I step into the day with the dawn ringing in my ears. Oh, I tune into my TV show. No better way, I gotta get myself into gear. Let's go. Oh, and I feel good today with my wake up in the morning espresso. I feel good today. It's my feel good breakfast show.
Oh, it's going to be a beautiful day. I'm going to say it's going to be a happy day. Welcome to your happy place. This is Expresso. I'm so chuffed to be here, stood beside these two gorgeous
I
women.
like
Oh,
happy,
my goodness.
bring
we
it
like
on.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, I will say no, we're not dialing back anything this morning, but welcome to it, Mzansi. Welcome, Gray. Welcome, Ryle. We can't wait to get into the goodness of Expresso this morning. And we are chatting a Health Wednesday, right? Because today is World Obesity Day. Now, we're tackling one of the most frustrating challenges many people face day to day. Why the weight sometimes creeps back even when you've done everything right. And we've got the experts on exactly how to give you advice and manage it for the long term.
Yeah, we're talking about everything simple fitness moves to get your heart pumping and delicious, easy to make recipes to keep you healthy and get that journey on track. I know this time of the year we might be hitting those stumbling blocks, but don't worry, this is the momentum, this is the catalyst you need, and this is the fuel that's going to charge you into all the success with your fitness goals. We've got you covered, Mzansi, we've got you.
That's true. Okay, Raul, you go take care of us when it comes to
All right,
official
let me
duties.
go do that.
Looking forward to all the updates on that. I know, Gray, you've got the sports. I'll handle the weather to prepare you for this beautiful Wednesday, Mzansi, and it is a good day to have a great day. So thanks for choosing us, and we'll be with you for the next couple of hours. For now, a couple moments after 6, let's get into your news.
Yep, you definitely chose correctly. The best decision of your morning is right here at your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and that's why we're going to be serving you with headlines first. Official duty shall commence, so let's start with national headlines. And tensions in the Middle East are driving global energy prices higher, with Brent crude oil reaching $85 a barrel, up from $72 on Friday, following US and Israeli attacks on Iran. Now, analysts warn that oil could soon exceed $100 per barrel. Now, gas prices have also surged after Qatar halted production, with European natural gas costs rising 40% today. Now, the Iranian government is blocking oil tankers from the Strait of Hormuz, and a crucial route handling 20% of global oil and gas shipments, intensifying supply concerns worldwide. Well, next up on our local headlines, the acting Free State Police Commissioner, Apapia Modise, reports that most violent crimes in the province occurs in residences, alcohol-serving venues and public spaces, with murders, assaults and attempted murders frequently involving knives. Now, alcohol is a recurring factor in violent incidences, and it's highlighting the need for community awareness alongside law enforcement. Now, meanwhile, Eastern Cape Police are investigating the murders of 4 youths in KwaZulu near East London, with victims aged between 18 and 24 years old found shot dead inside a back room. Now, the motive for the attack remains unknown. Well, from national headlines, we move to international news next, and the United States has imposed sanctions on the Rwanda Defense Force and senior military officials over the alleged backing of the AFC M23 rebel group in eastern DRC. Now, this is where fighting continues on multiple fronts. Now, Washington cites Rwandan support for enabling human rights abuses and rebel gains, while Kigali disputes the claims and criticizes selective targeting. Now, the move follows a December peace agreement between Rwanda and the DRC brokered by the U.S. Now, sanctioned officials include Army Chief of Staff Vincent Nyarakarundi and other top commanders. Now, the Middle East war continues to spiral as fresh clashes spread across the region, with new strikes reported after joint U.S.-Israeli military operations against Iran triggered retaliatory attacks on their positions and allies. Now, Lebanese militia Hezbollah has launched missiles into northern Israel, prompting Israeli bombardment in southern Lebanon, while Iranian drones have hit targets in the United Arab Emirates, causing casualties and property damage. Now, the strategic Strait of Hormuz remains effectively closed to shipping, and that's amid military threats, worsening disruptions to global energy supplies and adding pressure on world markets. Well, lastly in this round of headlines, something to maybe celebrate at least. Johannesburg superstar Tyler turned heads at the 57th annual NAACP Image Awards in Pasadena, California on Friday. Gliding down the red carpet in a sculpted Jean-Paul Gaultier gown, Christian Louis Vuitton heels and a diamond choker. And of course, matching earrings worth $4 million, which had fashion watchers swooning. Now, Vogue promptly placed her among the evening's best dressed, alongside heavyweights like Oscar winner Viola Davis and multi-award winner Cynthia Erivo. Now, inside the atmosphere crackled as the cast of sinners and filmmakers claimed major honors, while Tyler also secured one of the evening's main prizes. Now, she also used the spotlight to unveil her new album titled A Pop. Well, we'll pop into the rest of the headlines right now because G-Man's obviously got the latest when it comes to all things sport.
Tough act to follow. Let's see if Steve Borthwick can do it with his English side. They've got a lot to prove when they take on Italy this coming weekend. And in fact, he has made 9 changes to England's starting 15 for Saturday's Six Nations clash with Italy happening in Rome, underpinning just how important this match is. Finn Smith starts at the pivotal fly half and Seb Atkinson at centre as England look to rebound from defeats to both Scotland and Ireland already, with Ben Earl set to earn his 50th cap in the process. Hopefully that'll inspire him. Now, locally in cricket, the Warriors produced a calm and clinical chase to beat the Western Province outfit by 5 wickets in their CSA One-Day Cup clash at Newlands Cricket Ground yesterday. Chasing 245, Sanuran Mutasamy struck 61, supported by Jean du Plessis and Patrick Kruger as the visitors reached the target with 15 balls to spare. Then into football, TS Galaxy crashed to a 5th straight defeat, losing 2-1 at the hands of Orbit College, fighting for their life, while Richards Bay claimed a 1-0 win over Kaiser Chiefs. I think many saw the writing on the wall. Sibalele and Stellenbosch, they shared the spoils in a 0-0 draw, tightening that battle for a top 8 finish. It's going to go down to the wire. Likewise, a little further afield as we stay with football, and Everton showed their continued turnaround, defeating Burnley 2-0 to keep some European hopes alive. You'd think of where they started their season, absolutely brilliant. While Sunderland, they ended a 9-match away drought with a 1-0 win at Leeds. Then Wolves stunned Liverpool 2-1 with a dramatic late winner at the Molineux, securing back-to-back Premier League victories and keeping some faint survival hopes alive at this point. Then Liverpool, they missed the chance, obviously, to strengthen their top 5 position. But we love this for the fans. Again, it's all going down to the wire. So we'll continue to track that space and get back into our sporting headlines in about an hour or so. Right now, let's see what the weather has in store.
Well, thank you so much, Gray. Let's check out your weather for the first time this morning so that we can prep you, Mzansi, for the rest of your Wednesday. Now we get started in Polokwane, where you'll experience scattered showers today, with winds coming through from the northeast. Your temperatures, well, they'll range between a warm 19 to a pleasant 27 degrees with moderate chances of rain. And looking ahead at the week, it's definitely cloudy and wet conditions, and that's the theme as the week develops. Out in Klerksdorp today, you'll experience some afternoon showers with temperatures starting from 18 to 28 degrees as your high. Now, there will be moderate winds from the north that is expected. As for the rest of your week, your skies are looking cloudy with chances of rain up to 60% come Thursday. Out in Pretoria, you will experience some morning showers, 18 as your low with 25 as your high. Now, when it comes to the rest of the week, it is still looking really cloudy and rainy. That rain persists all the way through into next week. Let's move a bit further into Johannesburg now, where you start your day with scattered thunderstorms. Temperatures beginning at a low of 15 and reaching 22 as your high, with gentle winds from the north. As we head into the rest of the week, expect predominantly cloudy conditions with rain forecasted throughout. We head into Mbombela next, where you start your Wednesday with morning showers of up to 20% chances of rain. 19 is your low with a 27-degree high, so warm and wet, with some northeasterly winds coming through. And looking at the rest of the week, your temperatures remain high, but so do the clouds in the sky. Out in Bloom, partly cloudy day lies ahead with a 17-degree start. 29 is your max today with light northerly winds. Now looking into the week, rain is forecast from Thursday, sitting at about 60% into Friday, but Saturday does clear its way in time for the weekend. Out in Richards Bay, you'll experience some cloudy conditions with gusts from the northeast. Temperatures climbing from 23 to 30 degrees today. And do enjoy it, because come tomorrow, the wind is going to be setting in and be quite strong heading into the weekend. Out in South Africa's playground, Durban, partly cloudy skies dominate your day today with a breeze from the northeast. 23 is your low, 29 is sitting as your high. Now you can expect highs in the upper 20s throughout the week, while Friday brings chances of rain sitting at about 45%. Tata, it's your turn now, where you'll kick your day off under the most clear and sunny skies. Now temperatures will range from a warm 19 and increase to a hotter 32 with light winds from the east offering some relief. The rest of your week is looking rainy and cloudy, so do enjoy today for as long as it lasts. Well, let's head into Cradock next, where sunshine will dominate across this side of town. Temperatures, they range from a cooler 19 into a hot 36 degrees with moderate northwesterly winds. Now tomorrow there's a 75% chance of rain, which makes sense as to why today is so hot. In Obesity, you have a 19-degree start to your day. 27 is your high, mostly sunny conditions all around. As for the rest of your week, it does take a turn by tomorrow, where the rain comes on into the weekend. Out in gorgeous George, you can expect partly cloudy skies with temperatures between 14 and 26 and very light southeasterly winds coming through. Now, sunshine will dominate at times over the coming days with mild temperatures in the mid-20s. Well, from George, let's move on to Cape Town, where you'll begin the day under partly cloudy skies with a breeze from the southwest. Temperatures, they'll range between 16 and 24 today. And looking ahead at the rest of the week, expect sunshine and warmth with strong winds that will come through on Saturday. Beautiful weather in the mother city. Let's hope the same carries across in Sutherland, where you can expect mostly sunny conditions on your side of town. Now your temperatures, they'll range from a cool 12 and then increase to 29 as your high. Moderate winds are coming through from the northwest. As for the rest of your week, it looks fantastic. Saturday, there is a slight chance of rain, but the sun is shining all the way through. Out in Kimberley, the sun definitely is dominating your side too. You start your day with mostly sunny skies. Temperatures starting at 19 and increasing to 32. Now, moderate winds are expected from the north today with a 32-degree high, but come tomorrow and Friday, rain does make its way through. Out in Uppington, 21 is your low, 36 is your high, but mostly sunny skies with light northern winds coming on through today. For the rest of your week, today does offer a 25% chance of rain that doubles up tomorrow at a 50% chance. So while the sun is out, the rain does make its way through on your side of town, Uppington. So brace yourselves for a mixed bag of weather. And that brings us into our sunrise view of this hour. And thank you so much for bringing us so much joy straight out of Durban. And we knew it was going to look absolutely fantastic. Oh my goodness, I'm hoping that's your window and that's your every morning view, because I'm here for it entirely. And thank you for bringing a smile to our face at just 13 minutes after 6 o'clock on this beautiful Wednesday, Joy. We wish you a beautiful day. And remember that you too could do exactly that and make sure that we keep the smile sustained throughout the show on 063-036-9649. That's how you get in touch with your good morning views. And we look forward to seeing that at 7 o'clock. But now that it is time to get into the rest of the show, it's World Obesity Day. Let's see how we can do our part.
Because we all got our own journey. We've all been there. We've all gone through the sine wave of life when it comes to our own relationship with food. It's not just an aesthetic. And obviously being a little bit older and being the age that we are, having lived in this space, we've got a physical journey. And I think his would turn your hair white if you knew how far he's pushed his body. But all of us have gone through challenges. It's about bringing that balance back today. What is the toughest part, or maybe that barrier standing in your way today?
Yeah, this is the conversation we're having with you, Mzansi. Obviously, it is World Obesity Day, and we want to know what makes living a healthy lifestyle hardest. Is it emotional well-being? Is it maybe access to affordable healthy food? Or is it maybe something else? Let us know what you might be struggling with. Come through with those voice notes. The number's 063-036-9649. I think this is a great conversation to have because a lot of us are struggling, like you mentioned.
How much time you got?
Yeah, dude. But listen, it's okay to struggle. What I think is more important is how you pick yourself up and how you get back on that train of consistency. I think that's the most important thing. And a healthy mind is definitely going to help us do just that. that. So with the conversation that G-Man's going to be having soon, I think we're well on the road to success. You know what I mean?
Yep, it starts after the break.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining the conversation. I was almost needing to take a deep breath because as much as this feels like a light and fluffy one, it affects a huge amount of people in quite a dramatic and emotional way. And I think the penny hopefully will drop for you today. Childhood obesity is often, I think, reduced to diet and exercise. We kind of label it as such so we can simplify. But for many families, the story goes far deeper. Emotional stress, family dynamics, situational stresses, busy routines, even shame can quietly shape how our children relate to food and, most importantly, their body, their self-image. When we focus only on calories, we risk missing the feelings underneath. And you can feel I'm getting quite nervous about having this conversation. I think it's time to hold up a mirror. We're unpacking the fuller picture now with family therapist Daniela Mayer and clinical dietitian Inga Nida-Heitman. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
The importance of your jobs comes to bear every time we have these conversations because suddenly it gets real very quickly. Where I see my own child, I see my own family, I see every family and the weight of protecting their children in a space that is very commercialized. There is a lot going on. We have busy lives. We often forget that there could be something underneath. maybe let's start with a jumping off point from a psychological perspective. When it comes to food, how does that often play out in your space? It's not just a dietitian's playground, right?
Exactly. So I think the very important thing to remember when we're dealing with children, firstly, is they do not have the capacity to process information and to process adversity the way that adults do. So what we have to do, I see this in my space often, people come to me with issues at home, in the divorce space, in the family dynamic space, and they can't understand why the children react in certain ways. And what is very important to note is that one thing that children cannot do is conceptualize stress and conflict the way that we can.
They haven't been there yet.
They haven't been there, they don't have the expertise, they don't have the existential experience. So what they do is they kind of grab onto whatever they can control. And it often comes out in the things that they put into their bodies, the things that they like to eat, they want to eat. That is something that they feel that they can control.
Everyday choices that they've been making for years.
Correct.
And possibly reinforcing the negatives through that. We don't notice because it's just a sandwich, it's just a meal.
Exactly.
If we think of some of the emotional patterns that you notice, the fact that I'm talking to a dietitian about emotional patterns brings to bear how much of this is underpinning diet. What have you experienced?
Absolutely. It's such a relevant question, and it's very often actually overlooked. There is such a well-established link between the eating habits of children and their emotions, and we often overlook it. What I often see is children struggling with emotional regulation. When they have stress, anxiety, sadness, fear, boredom, kids with ADHD, often boredom presents. It comes out in their eating habits. And like Daniela mentioned, that we see kids that comfort eat often, so they find comfort in food, and that usually presents as overeating, whereas restrictive eating is a way to gain control when everything else feels out of control.
And it makes so much sense because we'll often have a kind of reverse kind of play out in our own lives as grown-ups when we're trying to get control of the big, crazy, messy life. Let's go on a diet. Let's take control of our bodies. So it's there. It's a practical roadmap. But often we don't understand what's underpinning that as parents, never mind our children trying to unpack it. What are those instances where this comes to bear in your space? And you mentioned divorce. Obviously, a change in situation could press this button. How else?
Definitely. So, I mean, we've got in my space, it comes out in, I have noticed, and I've done some extensive research into it, how conflict is a big cause of this type of behavior. So what I look at is highly conflictual situations, and another important one is blended family situations. Because now what we're trying to do is we're trying to give our children routine, and that is so important for their survival at this stage of their lives.
They feed off that matrix.
So what we have now is we have often two homes, and we've got two separate environments where the rules might be different, the routine might be different. One family might insist on a group meals together where they talk about their day and it becomes a positive experience. Another family might not have time for that. A blended family, now we're throwing in a third set of rules. And we very often deal with overcompensation from at least one party. So where we have there...
Which is very natural and normal before you start judging yourself too harshly.
I'm a divorce mediator. This is my space, and I overcompensate big time. So what I'm saying is, so often we think, oh, shame, my poor child, you have to go between houses. Here's a chocolate, or here's another sweet.
Making you feel better, maybe, not necessarily
Exactly. We
the
feel
child.
like if we give into these bad habits, it's a way of saying to our children, love me because I've got treats for you. You know,
and that's also a part of the human condition. So it's all right. We're trying to use as little judgment as possible when your child is going through this. You've got now a practical roadmap to follow with readjusting and resetting that button. So what does that look like? We don't want to slam in portion control and get too draconian when we are walking an emotional path, but we've still got to look after our children. How do you approach it?
Absolutely. So what I always tell parents is that the tone in which you educate and advise your children on nutrition is much more important of the actual content that you are giving. because we need to remember that adolescents and children, they're at such a critical developmental stage where they still need to learn how to regulate their emotions. They're busy forming a relationship with their body.
They're modeling you as much as they're learning from you, yeah.
Yes, exactly. So, which at the end kind of leads to them learning what you do, which is the most important way that you can portray a healthy living. One thing that I do want to add there is I want to emphasize the fact that we need to move against the diet mentality. In households, move against good and bad foods, move against the fact that you need to focus on weight, but rather put your focus on nourishment, strength, health. Output. And conversation should always be calm, neutral, supportive environment where kids feel safe to actually share whether there was an emotional trigger to the eating behavior, which we very, very often see. So it's not just as simple as saying cut out sugar and eat smaller portions, because the kids are they're regulating their behaviors through eating.
Through that mechanism, and then you're wanting to get more control, but you're turning off the only control mechanism they have, and I often find it becomes a space for pushing back as well, having your voice heard. I understand it's going to take me a while to process this. Thank you so much for your input this morning. Parents, I think remove the judgment first, but maybe look for an underpinning, an emotional stepping off point. There might be something right in front of you.
This year's World Obesity Day awareness is brought to you by Aspen Pharmacare. And today we want to talk about something that millions of people have experienced and far too many have been made to feel ashamed about: weight regain. Now, here's what the science tells us, that for most people living with obesity, losing weight and keeping it off long term is extraordinarily difficult because of biology. Now, when you lose weight, your body fights back and hunger hormones increase, metabolism slows, and the brain sends powerful signals to restore the weight that was lost. Now, this is why so many people experience weight regain after a diet. Now, the good news, well, science has advanced, and if you or someone you love is struggling, take the first step by speaking to your healthcare provider. And you can visit www.breakfreeobesity.co.za, and that's to learn more. The World Obesity Day is brought to you in partnership with Aspen Pharmacare Healthcare. Why? Because we care.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and thank you for joining us this morning. And yes, it is World Obesity Day, so we are doing our part to fight against that. And we're shifting the focus from pressure to power. Now, moving your body doesn't have to be complicated, all right? Sometimes it's the simple exercises that truly make the biggest difference. And that's why we brought in fitness trainer Dan Warren to get our heart rates up and also just get into an effective and easy workout that you can literally do anywhere. So wherever you are, Mzansi, move things out the way. If you don't have a mat, just make sure you have some soft landing, and then we'll get straight into it. Dan, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
For sure. Let's get into this high-intensity workout.
Amazing. So it's going to be really simple. We're going to go 30 seconds on at a time with 4 different exercises. So the first one we're going to start with is really, really simple. It's usually what I start every sort of lower body session with. And it's literally just going to be like a little squat. You're not going to go all the way up, then come back there, and then back to a squat again, and then back to a lunge. We got it?
I hope so.
So there we go.
Squat, back,
Lunge, squat, lunge, squat, lunge.
Oh, I feel
and
the
then we
burn
just-
already.
And then we pulsing, so you're not going all the way up. There we go. Boom, boom, 15 seconds, boom. There we go. Start to feel it after a little bit, right?
I feel it for sure.
5, 4, 3.
Mzansi, I hope that you're not letting me do this
2,
alone. You're joining along with us. Oh
1.
my
There
goodness,
we go.
the thighs. All right.
Now we got a little bit of blood flowing.
Ooh, a lot of blood flowing through the body.
And now we're gonna kick it up a little bit. We're gonna do some explosive stuff.
All right.
So the first, we're gonna stand over here, and we're gonna go, boom, up, back, back.
Okay, let's do
Ready?
it. Yes, I am.
Let's go. Up, back,
1,
back, up.
1.
There we go.
Need to make sure my balance is good.
Boom. Let's do 3 more. 1, 2. There we go.
Dan, if you're quiet, that means that I'm okay. I'm
There
doing
we go,
okay.
there we go. All right, the next one's gonna be a little bit more upper body focus. So we're gonna get down like this. If you struggle to do push-ups, you can go on your knees. And then if you're really good at push-ups, you can do a little bit more of a crazy one. But anyway, we're gonna go do normal push-ups first. So arms
I'll be on my knees.
just above or just wider than your shoulders. And we're gonna go down and up.
That's as
There we
low
go.
as I can go. I've been working on this.
There we go, that's good. And up. For those of you guys who are good at push-ups, we can do something like that. Or if
There
we
are levels
wanna,
to this push-up game. Okay.
there we go. You just focus on going all the way down and breathing. So exhale when we come up, inhale when we go down. Let's do 3 more. 1,
I'll do one more for
2,
you.
and 3. Okay, shake it out a little bit, shake it out, because we're gonna need these shoulders again. We're just gonna do a bit of a plank.
A bit of a plank. I've never heard those words be put together. A bit
then
of a plank.
I'm gonna show you exactly how to do it. The first one's gonna be pretty much straight.
Sure.
Second one's gonna be on the side, and you can use your knees.
Okay.
And the third one's also gonna be on the other side.
Right.
Okay? Ready when you are. I'll set the timer so that we don't go a second over.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so elbows like that. There we go, perfect. We're already 5 seconds in.
Ooh.
This is definitely not just a physical challenge, this is definitely a mental challenge as
This
well.
is a mental challenge, but we're getting the heart rates up, which is really what matters.
Yeah, you ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. There we go. Now we're gonna go 1 on the
Oh,
side,
there's more?
1 on the side, and then 1 on the other side.
All right,
then we're
let's
done.
finish strong, Mzansi. We're going to go into an ad break as well, but Dan is putting me through it this morning, and I hope that I'm not alone. Thank
did
you.
well.
I appreciate the encouragement. All right, what's that last plank? To the side.
To the side, so you can go on your knees like that.
Wait, I have to see what you're doing first.
There we go.
Yeah.
So that's how you're going to be.
That's it.
Yeah,
And
this
you
is
get up.
it.
Okay. I can do that.
And then you're just going to hold it like that. And if you want to go, if this is quite easy, you're just going to lift up your knees like that.
Okay.
There we go.
Whew.
And we'll just do 15, 14, 13,
Oh my
12.
goodness. We'll see you after the break, Zanzi.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Hey, I'm Zanzi. Good morning. I hope you're doing good. And I'm not even going to ask that question because I think you definitely are if you've been sticking around right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. And just a reminder, it is World Obesity Day and we are turning the page on quick fixes and those crash diets. Now, we are joined, joining us this morning, we have Marinda Engelbrecht and Shanae Botma. Now, they're the co-authors of the self-published book, No Thank You to Obesity. And it's a comprehensive guide to sustainable weight loss through delicious local cuisine. And already they've got me signing up for this one. But together with their third co-author, Lindy Mooshuis, who couldn't join us today, unfortunately, they've created a practical roadmap that focuses on real food, realistic habits, and long-term lifestyle change, not deprivation. So thank you for doing this. Thank you for being this morning. And how are you both doing?
We are doing fine.
Yes?
Good. Yes.
Fine,
Happy to
good.
be
It's getting
here.
better as you answer.
Yes,
Yes, there we go. I love that. And thank you so much for being here this morning. This is such an important day because so many of us are struggle with so many issues related to obesity. But I think what you've done here, and especially in the book, this is a breath of fresh air. So talk to me about the inspiration behind it. Why did you decide to put pen to paper, create this book, and send it off to South Africa and the rest of the world?
Well, I weighed 114 kilograms at one stage.
Did you say 114?
114
Marinda,
kilos.
wow.
Yes.
Wow.
And just one day I decided I don't want to be the obese mum at my children's school. I have to do something about myself. And that was when I tried every diet in the book. I've tried Whaley's, Weight Watchers. My husband said, if you go to Whaley's again, just don't buy another scale. We have enough.
Okay.
And I did this 27-day diet. You can ask me, I have all of them in one
Been
file.
there, done that, got the T-shirt.
And then I've decided I have to do something that is sustainable for me.
Yes.
And because I know food, I decided to start experimenting with the food. And all of a sudden, I start dropping weight.
Okay.
But it didn't come overnight.
Yes.
And coming from a home where food was our love language, that didn't help. If we are sick, my mother will cook something. If we are happy, we will eat something. If
Just like
nothing
my culture
happens,
as
we
well.
cook
That's
to
it.
create something to happen.
Exactly that.
So, and that is how I grew up. I didn't grow up with healthy food. I grew up with soul food. And I've decided I need to make soul food acceptable, and it must taste good, but I must still lose weight.
Nutritious soul food.
Yes.
Oh, I love the sound of that.
Yes.
Talk in my language.
So the day when I've decided I'm going to do this for myself, for nobody else, because being obese, it's sad. Because I remember when I was obese, I pretend to be happy, but I was not happy.
Oh, wow,
I was a person that was sitting under the umbrella and everybody was running and swimming and enjoying the day. I was too embarrassed to get into the sea and wet my feet. I couldn't run around with my children. I've missed out such a lot. I say when you are overweight at the airport, you pay money. When you are overweight yourself, you pay with lifestyle and with health. And that was the sad part that I went
And sounds
through.
like life in general, but Mirinda, that is a testimony like no other. Thank you for sharing that with us. I want to know something about what you mentioned, and what I love is that you're not creating this quick fix approach, right? There's no quick fixes. There's no secrets actually, other than consistency. I think hard work and maybe a lot of what's in this book, and that's good food. So, Shanae, what is a good example of, let's say, sustainable eating as opposed to these quick fix fads that we're seeing constantly being thrown our way? How would you describe real sustainable?
So for me, keyword when it comes to sustainability is balance.
Balance, yeah.
There's no, like you said, there's no shortcuts. There's no let's take away carbs and villainize carbs or villainize certain types of food groups. I think sustainability comes from including everything in moderation.
So if that's fat, that's carbs, that's
yes,
protein, all of them?
everything. So all the food groups, and doing it in a way that doesn't compromise nutritional status. Each one of those food groups has something to offer in terms of nutrition. And so you can't take away one and expect the whole as we are to work. So sustainability, especially from like a dietitian's perspective, is we need to make sure that it's something that you can carry forward. It's something that's sustainable, which all the crash diets, they aren't.
I know,
the
they don't.
Cravings and the crashes
take all the
and
things
the
you
ups
love
and
away
downs.
as well,
yes.
right?
And when you stop, all the weight comes back with vengeance.
Yeah, and this
So
is something
no.
that's it's so frustrating to me, and this is maybe why we are all loving this right now, because you're bringing soul food back, but in a guilt-free way.
Exactly.
Why is this so important?
Exactly. I think it's because our palates are used to having a nice bobotie, a nice carrot
a milk
cake,
tart.
a milk
It's
tart.
like a hug. It's like
Yes. And that's why we worked in that direction, not to have food that you have to order online or go to a deli to get it. It's all in your cupboard. You can make
And no salads.
No
salads.
Wow, you
Healthy
got
eating
everybody
is not
signing up
always
now.
salads.
Whoa, no salads? Okay, I'm signed up.
No, it's nice food. It is food that, and you can serve it to anybody, because they won't even realize that they're eating food that's not unhealthy.
It sounds weird, because this is like the answer to everybody's prayers. And I think it could never be a better day than today for the both of you to be here. So thank you for that. And I know we're going to head to the kitchen next, where you can really show off your expertise, bring this soul food to life. But thank you so much for what you've shared with us this morning, that testimony, the work you're doing here. South Africa is excited, and we're going to head to the kitchen and keep that energy going right now. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Listen, obviously, while the ladies do that...
Good morning, Claire and Pedro. Welcome to the kitchen on this very, very fine Wednesday. You've just met the all-inspiring Miranda Engelbrecht and Shanae Bortma. They're going to be joining me in the kitchen right now, and they're going to be promising to cook up a storm that's not just delicious, but also good for our insides and our soul, of course. But there's also a chance for you to take a little bit of this morning's experience away from the show, and you can stand a chance to win one of Miranda's beautiful new books. But I will let you know a little bit more about that. Just make sure you do save our WhatsApp line number. That number is 063-036-9649. In fact, while we're here, let me just tell you how to enter. All you have to do is let us know what your name is, where you're from, and your personal health goals, and how you feel this book will help you reach that goal. Competition closes 8:45 today. So get entering. T's and C's can be found on expressoshow.com. Welcome to the kitchen.
Thank you.
So nice sharing a kitchen with you, my friend.
I think people don't even understand how much I love being in a kitchen with you. It feeds my soul. Welcome.
Mine too. But I'm going to feed you not only your soul
The
today,
tummy.
I'm going to feed your tummy as well
Lovely.
today.
Let's start. Miranda, you and I will talk until the cows come out. So let's start with Shanae. Shanae, talk to me about the process of putting this book together. Are there any parts that you learned that were new, or was this just you, all your professionalism, putting the book? What was the journey actually like putting the book together?
Challenging.
Okay.
But it was completely, I would say,
Kom staan hier. There
let
we
me
go.
stand this way, let me not mess with Miranda in the kitchen. Very challenging. There was a lot to learn. I've never had to put a book together. I work in a hospital and see my patients, and everything is structured, and doing this is a completely different ball game. But from my perspective, it was life-changing because I also get to see it from the other side and get to experience it from the other side, to put everything together and to make healthy food taste incredible.
Because at the end of the day, if it doesn't taste good,
yes,
it's not gonna do well, and that's where Miranda comes
her
in.
expertise.
It's gonna taste
she
well
could look
and
at a
look well.
recipe and say, it's not gonna taste nice. I'm like, you haven't even tasted it yet. And then she'd say, no, the numbers aren't making, I can taste it on my tongue just by reading it.
Ah, I love that.
Yeah.
And then now we go straight to you. Your love and obsession with finding healthy and new balanced ways to eat.
Yeah.
Because I feel like as soon as people hear health, then they get a picky by the script.
Exactly.
But nutrition and balance.
Salad leaves.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah, exactly. But your approach to a well-balanced food is quite amazing. As we just mentioned, it's a lot of flavor that's involved.
Yeah.
What is your philosophy when it comes to healthy or balanced eating?
Balanced eating is nobody must tell me you can't have it. Because the moment somebody tells me you're not allowed to eat that, you're not allowed to have that, immediately at that moment I want to eat it.
So it's not just me?
No.
Okay.
So I don't want to be deprived of anything. So I want to eat anything, but in moderation. And that's where the name of the book is coming from, because no thank you is the day when I said to a lady, when she asked me, please take a second portion. I said, no, thank you. She said, no, but just have another portion. And when I said to her, I said it in Afrikaans, I said, weet jy, ek is besig met dit eet. Jy moet my arm so gou, so nee, dankie. I felt like a free woman that day when I realized I am allowed to say no, thank you, but I'm also allowed to have good food.
There we go. So it's about the moderation and knowing
Yes.
when to say
Yes.
no, thank
Yes.
you.
Yes.
I love that this happens so fast. I don't even know how much time we have left. This happens so rapidly. Let's talk about this quickly. Specifically, about the ingredients. So we've used eggs and spinach.
Yes.
One of my biggest hacks is also putting baby spinach into eggs at any time, because you don't really taste it.
No. Yeah.
But in nutrition, what you get out of it.
Jam-packed, yes.
So is that part of your hacks? Will we find more of those kind of hacks in the book?
Yes. Every meal, I think we've also tried to be intentional about it. So what we've decided to do is
The magic word. Intentional.
Yeah, it was. So, and that's what I also said earlier, is multiple food groups per mealtime, so that the whole meal is balanced and will last you. So there's nothing that you're lacking. Those cravings aren't going to come later on. So that's our key focus. Miranda's an expert at folding.
Oh, that looks so good. Let's talk about actually what we've made, because we had some beautiful eggs in there.
So eggs, spinach, we did a little bit of mayonnaise as well as a little bit of cheese. You could use butter, But for a lower calorie swap, you could probably use spray and cook.
Yes.
That would be a lower calorie option for the wrap. And then you could also swap and change it. So you could use leftover vegetables from the night before. It doesn't always have to be spinach. You could also use different types of wraps. There's a lot on the market.
There's a lot on the market,
Each one
and I
will
love
offer
it.
something else.
And then you get to toast it, and then you get to
Yes.
have it, and I get to have a bite.
And you can put some nice chili flakes in, salt, pepper, anything you like you can put in.
I love a wrap because it literally becomes a canvas for absolutely anything. I love eggs because they're eggs.
Yeah.
Absolute ultimate superfood. Flavors are amazing. I could eat this all day. I probably should, right? It's good for me.
Yes.
It is good for the lunchbox as well, for the children.
Or
Very
you could
good.
even roll it into little, what do you call it?
Say it then. But what is this? A train? How many words?
Villikies.
Little canopy of villikies. Oh, I love that.
Yes.
Okay. South Africa, if you want to make sure your villikies... I'm just joking.
Yeah, Villikies probably off.
Do not go anywhere. There's more Cullen Hotline coming after the break. Stay tuned.
Oh, you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh, yes, Mzansi, welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. And what great conversations we're having, hopefully inspiring you, and at the same time, bringing on the world of education. Because today is World Obesity Day. And all week, we've been unpacking the science and the stigma around this complex chronic disease. And now we're tackling one of the most talked about and probably the most frustrating parts of the journey for so many people. Why weight regain happens even when you've done everything right. We are joined by medical doctor and clinical researcher, Dr. Nomathemba Chandiwamato. And she's here to help us understand what's going on inside our bodies. Doc, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you and good morning on this interesting day.
It's a very interesting day. The conversation's been great. I don't know if you've been listening to it previously.
I've been listening to it all at the back. I can't wait for a spinach omelette after this.
There are some exciting things to look forward to, but let's talk about this common issue, weight regain.
Yes.
Why is it so common? Why are people struggling on this journey, and what's making it such a challenge for us right now?
Yeah. Obesity is a chronic disease.
Yeah.
And because of that, like hypertension, type 2 diabetes, it's not like you treat it and it's over. So it's complex how we describe it. It's complex and it's relapsing. And it's caused by a number of things. Your genes, as I say, choose your parents very carefully. The environment that we're in, we live in an obesogenic environment. And also just food and the food that we eat, right? Ultra-processed food. So why weight regain is so common, it's because our body defends against weight gain, right? Our bodies are such efficient machines. They weren't made for a time where we live, where you have to go to your local Woolies or Pick and Pay or Checkers to get food.
Yeah, there wasn't such convenience.
You see what I mean? Yes, yeah. So because of that, when you lose weight, what we tell people, eat more, eat less, move more. It's not enough because your body is used to maintaining a certain weight. And when you lose weight, it goes into hunger mode and it slows down your metabolism and it holds on to the fat that it has.
Ah, okay. This is actually quite interesting then. So what would happen in the instance with regards to, let's say, our hormones? If
Yes.
we've lost weight and our hormones are kind of like changing in the process, I'd imagine,
Yes.
does this affect our cravings, that satiety, when we feel full or not, and just hunger in general?
Yes, so we have different types of hungers, right? So you've got your gut hunger, brain hunger. I'm saying this simply
Yes.
for the audience.
Yeah.
And
As in like the signals that
the signals that we have, right? And even just when you see something delicious, even if you weren't hungry, right?
The
You
brain
have
goes, "Hey, I want that."
yes.
Yeah.
So we've got different hormones that control that.
Sure.
Not going to bore you with the details. But what happens is that when we lose weight, or even when you haven't slept well, how do you feel? You feel really hungry. It's because you haven't slept, and when you sleep, those hormones are regulated. So there are lots of things that affect our hormones. It could be aging, it could be for women during menopause, it could be lack of sleep. And also when you lose weight, those hormones don't work quite well. And some of these new drugs mimic those hormones that naturally slim people might have, and they help you feel fuller for longer.
Sure, very interesting. Now, one thing that I want to latch on that you mentioned earlier was about how metabolism slows down as we
Yes,
lose weight, and you
yes.
mentioned that. What does this actually look like or kind of feel like? What would this mean in layman's terms?
So in layman's term, an average man, let's say you weigh 80 kilos,
Yeah.
right? And you used to have a certain amount of calories. All of a sudden, you go down to 60 kilos, right?
Yeah.
And your body is trying to make you go, your body doesn't know, is it in a famine? Are you, because we live in the world that
So it
we
doesn't
live
actually
in.
understand why
Yes.
it's gone through the sudden
Yes,
weight loss.
Yes.
And now
So
it's
what
maybe in
it
like a
does,
survival mode or
it's
something.
fighting to go back to that.
Because that was the norm that you
That is the
established
normal
previously.
weight, yeah.
And that means it's going to try and make you eat the way you were eating.
You feel hungry, you burn less calories at that lower weight, right?
Ah, okay.
So that's why obesity is a disease. So even when you're doing everything right, exercising, eating less, you'll find that people say they plateau, but that plateau is your body defending against weight loss.
So would you say there's kind of like your body has this sweet spot in terms
Yes.
of where it wants to be? And then like maybe biologically your body wants to be bigger or
Yes.
thinner, whatever. And
Yeah.
you essentially fighting against that
Yes, yeah.
norm.
Yeah, so we call that adaptive thermogenesis.
Adaptive thermogenesis, all right?
Yes.
So that's changing your basal metabolism as well?
Yeah, so in that state where you usually, the body was like, we're expecting this.
Yes.
It's moving. So our bodies are not made for the time. That's what makes obesity really difficult, right? Because then that's why people are struggling. They're gymming, they're eating well, they're doing all these things. And I'm not saying that's not important, but for some people, they may need medication if it's indicated for them to be able to maintain.
Just lastly, in your opinion, if we were to try do this right,
Yeah.
because I mean there's various ways of doing this, but what would you recommend in terms of how to really target this, how to incorporate that sustainability and get the success that we kind of need from a journey that we're taking
And
on?
you're asking $1 million question,
Yeah.
right?
Give us the secret.
And the thing is, there are no secrets,
Yeah.
right? Obesity is hard, and you have to do all the things, right? We had exercise early on the show.
Yes.
That's important.
Yes.
We had someone talking about mental health.
Yes.
That's really important because, you know, I think that was all explained before.
Yes.
And how you eat, right? So doing everything right, quote unquote. However, when we look at medical obesity, see a doctor. There are other things that are in our toolbox. There are surgeries available if indicated. There are certain medications, but there is no quick fix. And that's
Yeah.
what I want to leave with people, that there is no quick fix to obesity. Obesity is a chronic disease, and we treat it as such. That means all the things that we're doing together, we do it forever.
Yeah, it's a lifestyle.
Yeah,
Doc,
yeah,
thank you so
yeah.
much. This has been very informative.
Okay.
And I think we kind of understand how to get ahead of this. So throughout this week, we've been sharing conversations that shift the focus from blame to science. And I think that's because obesity is now recognized as a chronic disease. It is official. And on World Obesity Day, the most important message is this. If maintaining weight loss has been difficult, it's not simply about willpower. Support and the right medical guidance can make a real difference to your long-term health journey. So speak to your doctor about an option, and you can do that from Aspen Pharmacare. Good luck. Now, this World Obesity Day, we take a closer look at something that affects millions of South Africans, and it's time we talked about it differently. Now, obesity is not a lifestyle choice. It's a complex chronic disease, officially recognized as such by leading health organizations around the world. Now, when someone lives with obesity, their body systems are working against them in ways that are really difficult to control. And it's a condition that increases the risk of over 200 other health issues. Now, that's from heart disease and type 2 diabetes to certain cancers and mental health challenges. Now, this week, we're asking you to rethink what you think you know, because understanding obesity as a disease and not a personal failing is the first step towards real change. So visit www.breakfreeobesity.co.za to learn more. Now, this health awareness initiative is brought to you by Aspen Pharmacare, committed to improving the health and quality of life of South Africans. That's healthcare, and we care.
Great conversations to bring us into 7 o'clock. It's time now for your national news headlines. And we get started with the Gauteng Health Department reports that 23% of children aged between 6 to 14 years in the province are overweight or obese. That's prompting a renewed focus on prevention. The Asiba Healthy Jozi Kids initiative aims to encourage healthier eating, increased physical activity, and supportive environments in schools and communities. Now, officials plan to host the Provincial World Obesity Day in Daba in Sedibeng tomorrow. That's to engage parents, educators, and healthcare workers in promoting lifelong healthy habits that will protect children from obesity-related health risks. In other news in the country, tensions in the Middle East are driving global energy prices higher, with Brent crude oil reaching $85 a barrel, up from $72 on Friday, following U.S. and Israeli attacks on Iran. Now, analysts warn that oil could soon exceed $100 per barrel. Gas prices have also surged after Qatar halted production, with European natural gas costs rising 40% today. Now, the Iranian government is blocking oil tankers from the Strait of Hormuz, a crucial route handling 20% of global oil and gas shipments, intensifying supply concerns worldwide. In your international news making headlines, France is moving to significantly expand its nuclear arsenal and work more closely with European partners under a fresh deterrence plan announced at the Ile-Long naval base, marking the first warhead increase in decades. Now, President Emmanuel Macron says the strategy will involve 8 allies: Britain, Germany, Poland, the Netherlands, Belgium, Greece, Sweden, and Denmark. The countries will participate in exercises and host France's strategic forces, while control of nuclear weapons remains exclusively French. Now, the move comes as Paris pledges to protect its citizens and support partners amid ongoing global instability. In other news, the United States has imposed sanctions on the Rwanda Defense Force and senior military officials over their alleged backing of the AFC M23 rebel group in eastern DRC, where fighting continues on multiple fronts. Washington cites Rwandan support for enabling human rights abuses and rebel gains, while Kigali disputes the claims and criticizes selective targeting. Now, the move follows a December peace agreement between Rwanda and DRC brokered by the U.S. Sanctioned officials include Army Chief of Staff Vincent Nyakurundi and other top commanders. Let's close up on this note with a four-week-old giraffe named Eugene, who is quietly towering over timelines after charming visitors at the Toledo Zoo and Aquarium in Ohio in the USA, with his distinctive tuft of hair. Now, born in January to first-time mum Lily and dad Rocket, the almost 60-kilogram calf has already found his feet and a massive fan club. Chosen by the public, his quirky name suits a youngster zookeeper say is confidently growing into his own personality. Now, for now, fans can admire his signature coif indoors as he bonds with the herd. Now, once spring temperatures rise, Eugene will make his outdoor debut, and if his unique hairdo is anything to go by, he's ready to meet his hordes of admirers. We can all definitely take a note out of Eugene's book about putting your best foot forward. It's time now to get into your sports. Up next.
Oh, thank you so much, my wonderful friend. Let's start with some rugby news. I think Steve Borthwick under pressure at the moment. He's made 9 changes. That's quite an indication to that. England starting 50, and that's, of course, for Saturday's big Six Nations clash with Italy in Rome, how far they've come. So Finn Smith, he gets the pivotal start at fly half, and then Seb Atkinson gets the berth at centre, as England will need to rebound from defeats to Scotland and Ireland so far. Ben Earl set to earn his 50th cap, though, to add some positive spin to the moment. Now, let's get back into some local cricketing action. They looked very calm and composed yesterday. In fact, a little clinical as the Warriors chased down Western Province's target and beat them by 5 wickets in their CSA One-Day Cup clash at Newlands Cricket Ground. So chasing 245, Sanyoran Murasami struck 61, supported by Jean Duplessis and Patrick Kruger, as the visitors reached the target with some 15 balls to spare in the end and looked pretty good doing it. Now it's all going down to the wire in local football, and we expected some spice last night. TS Galaxy crashed to a 5th straight defeat, losing 2-1 to Orbit College, just when they least needed it in the season, while Richards Bay, they claimed a massive scalp 1-0 win over Kaizer Chiefs. And then Siwelele and don't laugh out loud, and then Siwelele and Stellenbosch shared the spoils in a 0-0 draw. But of course, the laughter, the tears, all coming because it is tightening up at the top. In fact, that whole top 8 finish up in the air at the moment. The same can be said a little further afield as we get back into the English Premier League, as Everton defeated Burnley 2-0 to keep their European hopes alive, how far they've come this season. That while Sunderland ended a 9-match away drought with a 1-0 win at Leeds. Then Wolves stunned Liverpool 2-1 with a dramatic late winner at the Molineux, securing now back-to-back Premier League victories, and in so doing keeping some faint survival hopes alive. Soon they're going to be putting Spurs under pressure, and then Liverpool, of course, missing a vital opportunity to strengthen their top 5 positions. But it's lovely for the fans. It's going to go down to the wire, and we'll continue to track that space on the top of the hour. Getting back into our sport right now, let's see what the weather has in store.
Well, you asked the question, what should we wear today? Well, I've got you covered. Let's dive straight into weather right now. We're going to start off in Polokwane. Now, for today, you'll experience scattered showers and wind coming through from the northeast. The temperatures will range from a warm 19 degrees to a pleasant 27 with moderate chances of rain. Looking ahead, cloudy and wet conditions is the theme for the week. Over in Klerksdorp, today you'll be experiencing some afternoon showers with temperatures starting from 18 degrees and moving up to 28 degrees. Nice and warm, and some moderate winds also coming through from the north. Now, for the rest of the week, you're looking at cloudy skies with rain forecasted from Thursday. Moving over to Pretoria, you're in for some cloudy weather with morning showers across parts of your region. Temperatures will range between a low of 18 to a high of 25 degrees, light northeasterly winds, and going into the week, cloud cover is forecasted with wet conditions settling in from Thursday. In Johannesburg, you're starting off your day with some scattered thunderstorms. Temperatures beginning at a low of 15 and reach a high of 22 degrees with gentle winds from the north. Now, as we head into the rest of the week, expect predominantly cloudy conditions with a little bit of rain forecasted. Over in Mbombela, which is next, you start your Wednesday with morning showers with up to 25% chance of rain. Now, the temperatures are going to be ranging from a warm 19 to a nice high of 27 degrees and some northeasterly wind. For the rest of the week, expect temperatures in the higher 20s with cloudy skies. Over in Bloemfontein, which is up next, and what you can expect for the day is intervals of sunshine accompanied with light northerly winds. Temperatures ranging from 17 to a high of 29 degrees. And looking into the rest of the week, rain is forecasted all the way from Thursday at 60%. Over in Richards Bay, you'll experience some cloudy conditions with gusts from the northeast. Now, temperatures climb from a warm 23 degrees up to a hot 30 degrees. Get out there. And for the rest of the week, temperatures will be high with strong wind expected on Thursday. Over in Durban, partly cloudy skies dominate your day with a breeze from the northeast. Temperatures will be ranging between 23 up to a high of 29 degrees. And you can expect highs in the upper 20s through the week, while Friday brings a 45% chance of showers. Over in Mthatha, up next, we'll kick off the day under mostly clear skies and a little bit of sunny conditions too. Temperatures range from 19 to a nice hot 32 degrees. Light winds from the east, and for the rest of the week, expect partly sunny skies, with Thursday welcoming some wet periods. Cradock is on the menu next, with sunshine dominating across the sides of the skies. Temperatures are going to be ranging from a cool 19 up to a warm 36 degrees and moderate northeasterly winds. It's hot and mostly sunny for the rest of the week, so get out there before the rain comes through. GQ Gqeberha, today mostly sunny skies, gusty conditions from the east. That's what's going down today, and temperatures starting on a low of 19 up to a high of 27 degrees. The rest of the week, you can expect temperatures in the upper 20s with rain forecasted on Thursday. Over in George, it is looking like partly cloudy skies today. Temperatures between 14 and 26 degrees. Light southeasterly winds coming through, and sunshine seems to be dominating at times over the coming days, with mild temperatures in the mid-20s for the rest of it. Moving over to the mother city, Cape Town, next, and you'll begin the day under partly cloudy skies with a breeze from the southwest. Now, temperatures will range between 16 degrees and 24 degrees. But looking ahead of the week, you can expect sunshine and a lot of warmth, with strong winds coming through from the weekend. Over in Sutherland is where we dive to next, and yes, it looks like sunny conditions on your side of town. Bring on summer, baby. Temperatures ranging from a cool 12 all the way up to a nice 29 degrees. Quite a polarity there, with moderate winds from the northwest, and the rest of the week is set to bring pleasant sunny skies and temperatures in the low 20s. Over in Kimberley, you're starting off your day with mostly sunny skies. Temperatures starting from a low of 19 up to a high of 32 degrees. Moderate winds are expected from the north, and rest of the week, partly cloudy skies dominated, and there is some rain forecasted from Thursday onwards. That's at 60%. Now in Uppington, you'll be experiencing mostly sunny skies, light northerly winds. Temperatures will range from a warm 21 up to a scorching 36 degrees. And warm temperatures are going to be persisting, and Thursday may actually bring about some showers, so get in the sun while you can before Thursday brings the rain. And here's what else is happening with the weather patterns across the country. But of course, this hour brings on our sunrise view, and I can't be more excited to share Charmaine's shot all the way from St. Helena Bay in the Western Cape. 24 degrees is what you can expect. I love the color as it slowly starts to appear on the horizon there. We've got soft little hues of orange, pink, and a beautiful day ahead. You know what weather's coming through? It's 24 degrees. So maybe get out into the ocean, make the most of it, and celebrate a beautiful day. Thank you so much, Mzansi, for sending those sunrise views in. We've got another hour where we'll do it all again. So let's see if we can raise the bar and keep these smiles on our dial.
I feel like this is a dirty trick to keep you smiling and happy, like we reward you with lots of money, but in this case we could. Please, Lotto, Lotto plus 1, Lotto plus 2, they are weighing in with some big, big totals today. 59 million rand, in fact, sitting in our jackpots this Wednesday. So come on, this is your chance to make it rain. Lots of cash this March, and you have to. It's requisite. It's in the contract. The money has to rain down. Play your Lotto for an estimated 45 million rand. Lotto plus 1, 4 million rand. Lotto plus 2, 10 million rand today. Sure.
Well, that sounds like a good deal all the way around. So please go ahead and buy your tickets now in store. You could also head to the website nationallottery.co.za. You could download the mobile app or even use your cell phone banking.
And we'll keep those deets on the Expresso socials, so you've got no excuses. You can check them out and put yourself in the running to win big. Come on, it doesn't get much bigger. Lotto, Lotto plus 1 and Lotto plus 2, all combining for 59 million reasons to be brave today. Go and do it, and all the best of luck. We want to see signs,
yes,
please.
Yes, please. I'm crossing my fingers and my toes for you. And we're going to head into the second hour of the show now, right here on Expresso. We're talking sports, baby.
Yeah.
And we're getting into stadiums when it comes to the FIFA World Cup.
Because you've been dying. She's been every day. She's like, what are the stadiums
what
that we're going to be playing in? What do they look like? How many people can they host,
How many?
for instance? Because she loves sports.
I love
So we're going to get into
sports.
that as well. And then, of course, the small matter of the Proteas playing against New Zealand in the T20 World Cup. Waza is here to give us the latest.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. Thank you so much for keeping it dialed in. Trying to be as brave and confident about this as I can, but I've lived a cricketing life in this space, so I've been burnt before. The Proteas head into their T20 World Cup semi-final against New Zealand, unbeaten, obviously brimming with confidence and so many players putting their hands up. But knockout cricket is a different beast, and I'll leave it there. Joining us is a fantastic cricketing analyst and good friend of the show, Warren LaRue. The Waza is back to unpack the Proteas' strengths, some of those key matchups, possibly. How do we beat this Proteas side from a Black Caps perspective? It's going to be interesting, man. We've been leading to this point, I suppose. It gets real, and I'm feeling nervous for the first time because we haven't really had a massive gateway. We thought India would be the big test, and we came through that with flying colours. How are you feeling, my friend, in your heart of hearts ahead of the big one?
Graham, you've got to be nervous. Sure. I mean, we're here at the playoffs. The big day's arrived. We're unbeaten up until this point. I think that almost adds to the nerves because you're thinking, we've had such a clean slate. We've only had a mini heart attack against Afghanistan. But besides that, you know, it's been smooth sailing. So today, now when it really matters, can we step up 2 more times and lift the trophy?
And we know that these pressure moments, the psychology of it, certainly in that side of the world, can really come to bear. The fact that our players have had big franchise experience, big money pressure in these big franchises. I feel like this has all been working us towards the same outcome here, but most importantly, players have been hitting the form. So before we look at the Black Caps, this Proteas side, who hasn't shone yet? It kind of feels like every player, Captain Fantastic, Aiden Markham led from the front, brilliant. Every other player has backed him up.
I completely agree. It's like, as you say, they're pulling straws about who's going to perform on the day. I've really enjoyed our opening pair. I think Quinny and Markham have done incredibly well up top. I'll keep saying it, that it's T20, so everyone gets so excited by the batting and the sixes. What excites me almost more is our bowling lineup. I love Lungi and Gidi and how Corbin Bosch finished that innings. Always. The death
bowling, yes, please.
Is so good to watch. So for me, as I say, who doesn't love watching a 6 and a 4, but it's almost more impressive watching Lungi with his off-pace balls towards the end of the innings.
And kudos to him, because he must have been put into a position where it was like either you find a way to make this work, and you really can leverage that in the T20 game. Now, the boundaries are only getting shorter. It's not going to go the other direction. Then you throw in the spin component. Keshav has been brilliant. George has been phenomenal. We've got balance. Is this the most balanced Proteas side we've seen?
100%. It's like we're watching the Springboks play rugby. And there's
yes,
and a
please.
B team that's been picked from. And I mean, we just speak of George Linde there. I mean, it's a question of even if he'll be in the team today. That's how many options we have. What we do know is Kolkata is a batting wicket. So I wouldn't be surprised if we do maybe add additional batsmen just to, you know, try and prevent too many bowlers being in the lineup, which is understandable because I mean, we've seen a lot of teams chase really well in Kolkata, so if we have to chase, I think we'd definitely be more beneficial.
Just give us another bullet in the chamber there. I like that. It just dawns on me from a power play perspective and looking at the way New Zealand play, how important is that opening stand, their opening batsman, to set the tone for this New Zealand side?
Oh, it's essential. I mean, you look at Tim Surfight and also Finn Allen, those are their openers, and they are so impressive. They play also in T20 leagues around the world. They've got the experience, and they're probably the most aggressive opening pair potentially.
I was going to say, there is no settling in.
No, that first ball they're going
Which
for
is
it.
terrifying.
So, I mean, I don't think they've come up maybe against the bowling attack as good as Oz, besides, obviously, when we played them in the pool stages and beat them.
Do you open with spin? To take the aggression out, don't give them any pace to play with?
Question.
How do you do? So it's a batting pitch, you've got 2 blistering openers, but I'm going to say a lot of pressure on those openers to get it right because they don't seem to have much of a middle order to back that up.
I do agree. The middle order's underperformed. We've seen Aiden Markham opening the bowling, and it actually worked extremely well. And then we saw Keshav opening the bowling. So those are 2 spinners. It worked once, didn't work as well.
You see, the SA20 gave me that, man. It gave me that. I'm sorry, you can open a match with a spin bowler.
Especially in T20s.
I do love that. Well, that being said, so we've spoken about the opening stand. Where do you think the key areas of this match are going to be? Bearing in mind any South African could fire off, but we kind of know that there will be phases to this one that we have to manage. Where do you think those critical gateways are going to be?
I think it's definitely going to be how the team batting first finishes the innings, because I think we saw the first time we played New Zealand, they were looking like they were probably going to get 190, 200 potentially, and I think they ended on 170, 180, somewhere around
All the
there.
difference.
Yes, and that again came down to the death bowling. So I think the death bowling of Oz is a lot more superior towards them. Again, you also look, they've got a really good spinner as well in Mitch Santner. He's a very good leader. He's also been around the T20 circuit. He's an extremely good player. So I'd say just try and also survive the spin today, where it's not always easy in India.
Yeah.
But if you can survive that with our batting lineup, I really do back us, as I say, being unbeaten up until this point.
They are cute. They are waiting to come out that dugout right now, just jostling for position. And I love the fact that players can play multiple roles when needed now as well. Maybe play devil's advocate. Yeah, who could be under pressure from a Proteas perspective? Who hasn't shone or come to the party yet who potentially could have a golden moment today, do you think?
That is one tricky question, Graham. You're putting me on the spot now. But if I had to point out someone, I'm not going to point anyone out in particular, but potentially maybe just our middle to lower order, because they haven't been tested enough. I feel like we've chased really well.
They haven't really been needed yet, yeah.
That's my point. So potentially today, if we do have a bit of a collapse in the middle order, we haven't seen our lower order really have to step up. So again, I'm not going to point anyone out in particular because I can't. We've been so fantastic up until now. But if that does happen, I'd like to see our lower order really pull through with the bat.
Our bowlers can bat, yo. Our bowlers can bat, yo, but our bowlers can bowl. And they've been bowling on another level. And again, we stress how the quicks have come to the party in this new version of the game. How finely tuned this team is amazing, but it's also the atmosphere, the culture in this team. We absolutely love it. So good luck. All bets are off, or all bets are on, I think, for the semi-finals. It's the Proteas up against New Zealand.
3 pains, 1 hero, Tri-Park, triple relief. Park the pain your way. Grab yours today. Available in original and lemon flavors.
Now, you might be getting ready for your morning or already on the move when pain makes its presence felt. Now, that's where Tri-Park makes all the difference. Tri-Park offers triple relief for headaches, toothache, and colds and flu. Now, it's ready to work for you in 8 seconds, so you can keep your morning moving. Tri-Park, the pain powder that Goga trusts to keep close. Ready when everyday pain hits.
3 pains, 1 hero, Tri-Park, triple relief. Park the pain your way. Grab yours today. Available in original and lemon flavors.
Now, we touched on cricket, but soccer still beckons, and we have to talk about the 5 stadiums that are going to be incredible for this year's FIFA World Cup. We'll get into all those details in a bit, and then, of course, the tummies are grumbling. We're looking forward to another meal for our culinary hotline today, and, of course, we're getting into the world of chicken curry. But this time around, considering it is World Obesity Day, we want to make sure that we trim the fat and get you a good plate of food that will feel good and make sure that you look good, too. We'll see you straight after this.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
All right, the education begins. Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. We are preparing for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Come on, it's going to be historic in so many senses, in every sense. I think hosted across 3 nations, the United States, Canada and Mexico. Maybe that in itself is amazing in a time when the world is so divided. We will see 16 cities coming alive. As a result, 16 stadiums as the tournament now expands to 48 teams, which is great as well. Largest edition of the competition ever staged. Look at that. Sure, that makes me nervous now. Well, every venue will, of course, play its role. There are 5 stadiums that are expected to headline the biggest moments of the tournament. So we thought, let's get to know them.
Yeah,
How well do you know your stadiums
Trust
in Mexico?
America to go big or go home, right?
Exactly.
They say you'll have done this. Give us a chance.
I can kind of remember Atlanta. You're probably too young to remember the last American hosted World Cup. But it was so long ago, I'm like, was that a Winter Olympics? Was it a... but they have done it before, and they did do it big. But it also shows the growth of football in that part of the world, in the North and South America.
I think the stadium's capacities really speak to that growth as well, because, I mean, let's talk about it right now. The first stadium is a MetLife Stadium. This is in the USA. The capacity, 82,500. Just more or less around there. Now, this one's located in East Rutherford. That's in New Jersey. And it's serving the New York City host region and the hosts for the 2026 World Cup final. Now, this is the largest venue at the tournament, and there's a whole lot that can go down here in terms of guiding you through the New York City. There's iconic skyline views, there's Times Square energy, you've got Broadway shows, world-class dining from Michelin star restaurants to legendary New York pizza. And of course, the global music scene from hip-hop to jazz.
See, I would get a ticket to that one immediately.
Just for the vibes,
To put it in perspective, so I remember when Robbie Williams hit 80,000 as a record breaking at Loftus. That was when they used the field and they had people standing in it. So you could take Loftus with the full field full of people
and throw that up in the stadium
in the middle of the stadium right there. That is just
I always wonder what's going to happen to it afterwards. But anyway, we're dealing with this right now.
Have you seen what they do in the States, man?
Football, they go big, eh?
Soccer, everything is big
they're gonna be
and bold.
Then there's the AT&T Stadium, also in the USA. Capacity just below that, 80,000, plus an expandable to 90,000. So, I mean, if there are more fans that need to come in. This one is out in Texas in a place called Arlington. Dallas hosts City and expected to host the semifinals. So it's quite a big one too. Massive center-hung video screens and retractable roof. Like Americans go big, okay? And then, of course, in Dallas, if you're looking for things to do, this has been on my bucket list. Famous Texas barbecue.
Gotta do it.
I want to do it. Country music culture, also upscale nightlife and bold sports atmosphere all the way around. It looks like a spaceship.
I know, but guys, they probably get sold out for high school level football. You know, that's what I'm saying. This is America, this is Texas, Dallas.
I'm just thinking of the
why
vibes.
they had to.
Gonna get that proper like Texan vibe going, you know.
Give me my cowboy boots.
With the booty,
I know, and I would imagine football maybe not that big in this neck of the woods, but or maybe things have shifted.
I think we're gonna find out for sure.
I have a feeling you're going to see some of the most magical moments in Estadio Azteca. We have now shifted across the border to Mexico. And again, massive, a capacity of 83,000. And they would have filled this with football fans because football is big in Mexico City. And of course, this is set to host Mexico's opening match as well. We know what that's like as a host nation to have that when your country's got some skin in the game. And Mexico are dark horses. Exactly. Dude, I can still remember the whole country jumping up and down in unison. I think the whole earth went like...
I think it's the greatest goal at that World Cup, definitely. In any World Cups, it could be right up there.
Sure. So will we see it emulated? I hope so. Just look at that absolute coliseum there. First stadium to host matches at 3 different World Cups as well. That's why I say Mexico's got its footballing history. A-list guide. From Mexico City perspective, we've got street tacos and fine dining. So you can get balance. I love that. Mariachi bands following around. You've got Latin pop, historic landmarks like the Zocalo. You can go and research that. Frida Kahlo Museum. Go and get some culture. Vibrant. I've heard almost too vibrant vibrant nightlife and districts too.
I think I've got some Mexican in me. This
I
sounds
see.
amazing. I need to go to Mexico. Wow, what a vibe, right?
Okay, so can we get back to the USA now?
Yeah, okay,
Okay.
fine,
Because I
fine.
think
Let's go
Mexico's
back.
setting the bar too high. Let's see
It's
what
gonna be
they've got
amazing.
to offer. The SoFi Stadium. Now, the capacity, 70,000.
Okay.
And that's plus minus, so we could add some more folks in there. Located in Inglewood, out in Cali.
LA, baby.
Los Angeles. Now, it hosts major knockout fixtures and one of the most expensive stadiums ever built, like in the history of stadiums.
Okay.
And if you're looking at LA, I mean, there's so much to see. Hollywood glamour, beach life in Santa Monica and Venice, rooftop dining, celebrity hotspots. You can play a game. How many celebs can we spot in a day? And then also, of course, scenes from rock to rap, hip-hop, everything. LA is like the place to be.
And the funny thing is, I noticed the brief 4 or 5 days that I spent in LA, every time I came out of a gym, got into a lift,
Yeah.
Eva Longoria was standing in
Is
the
it
lift
really
with
like that,
me,
eh?
and it really is.
Sure.
Best tip, go for a run as soon as you arrive.
Yeah.
You just feel like a
That's so
local.
everybody.
As soon as you sweated in a place that you haven't been before, you feel like a local.
I love the
The
sound of
chances
that,
are
man.
you look up and there's going to be Cameron Diaz jogging next to you down the
Casual.
street. Yeah. But I love that. Michael B.
fangirling.
Jordan just chilling there, sipping his
Ah,
cortado.
say less.
No, they don't even have cortados in LA. For one reason, Cape Town and South Africa is cooler than LA. We get a
So
cortado.
we got something good. Well, listen, we're going to stick to that side of the continent for now because
at
there's another stadium we want to talk about. And obviously from LA, we moved to Canada. We're talking about the BMO Field. Now, this one is slightly smaller. It's hosting about 45,000, which has been expanded for the tournament. And it's located in Toronto, Ontario. And it hosts the group stage matches. Now, this one has been purpose-built and it's specific for football. So this is a football venue at its finest for Canada.
Wow, look at
And
that.
some interesting things around the area. There's the CN Tower, which gives you some incredible views. Multicultural food scene from Caribbean to Asian fusion. I know Canadians pretty much represent everybody in the world.
Everybody. It's a melting
So it's a
pot.
mixing pot of all the good stuff.
Yeah.
There's even live music. They've got waterfront lifestyles and vibrant downtown entertainment. I think South Africans would really easily resonate with this place. It's
Yeah.
got that sort of international appeal. You know how we ride with that.
And let's not forget Drake. I mean, if you can
Ah,
spot
of
him in the
course.
streets, that would also be amazing.
I'm sure he'll be opening every Saturday. I'm just thinking about how they're going to turn it into an ice hockey rink after the football is finished.
During winter,
Just
yeah.
bring him in. He's ice cold like that. He'll cool down the whole place.
But I will say we've got a lot of our American viewers watching, and I would imagine some viewers from Canada watching right now. So congratulations. As fairly recent hosts, we absolutely love it. There is, however, a little bit of beef in the game now. South Africa and Mexico, we will be meeting. So as much as we are so proud that you get your moment, history-making moment, we're coming for you.
Guys,
we are coming for you,
Let's
my
go.
friend.
Book a ticket right now. I want to be in Mexico for that
Have you seen
opening.
Okay, a reminder to play the lotto and then go and look
So you can buy
at
those
those
tickets.
ticket prices. We'll see you now.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Whether it's acute or chronic constipation, Aspen's got you. Get the constipation relief you need from Aspen's laxative portfolio.
Hey, I'm Zanzi. Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Now listen, whether you suffer from acute or chronic constipation, Aspen's got you. And Aspen offers a range of laxatives tailored to your needs, whether you are seeking rapid, gradual, or long-term relief. Now, Aspen offers a range of laxatives suitable for various age groups, from infants to adults. And you can trust South Africa's value-leading laxatives company to offer a suitable laxative for you and your family. So visit Expresso's social media pages for more information.
Whether it's acute or chronic constipation, Aspen's got you. Get the constipation relief you need from Aspen's laxative portfolio.
Welcome back to the kitchen, South Africa. As you can see, the cooking is happening. I am just here standing by, taking in all the amazing smells and deliciousness. Apparently, you want to get involved too. So before we get talking about our amazing recipe we're about to make, let's listen to some voice notes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Good morning, Expresso family. My personal health goal is to try to reduce my sugar intake and to walk for at least 30 minutes a day, as I have hypothyroidism and it will be good for my health.
I like that. I like that. Let's go straight into like the next voice note so we can like answer all of that at the same time. I think so, yeah.
Good morning. My name is Colleen Heiberg. I'm from Cape Town. My personal health goals is walking, cutting down on sugar, and being consistent and realistic. It helps for me. It's all about the mind. And this cookbook will really inspire others as well. Thank you.
I'm going to give you the magic microphone, Shanae.
Thank you. Can I go on cooking on this?
Because it smells so
Okay.
good. I like the fact that the common denominator there was sugar
Yeah.
and walking. Okay, Shane, you can hold your mic if you want. Let's talk about this and our relationship with sugar. And Miranda, I think you spoke about it earlier, that I also grew up in a home where food was just a love language.
It was a love language.
And sugar was
yes.
like, it's there. I mean, we Cape Town and Cape Malay food's got so much beautiful, like sugar, spice, everything
Yes.
nice.
Yes.
Sugar and our relationship with sugar, is it something we need to completely like banish, or is there a way to kind of moderate?
I would say I'm the type of dietitian that will always say everything in moderation.
I like
There's
that.
nothing to cut out. If you understand what, like I said, what certain things can do for you, then yes. And I'm happy that they brought it up because one of our sponsors for the cookbook is Carb Smart.
Uh-huh.
And we specifically wanted to collaborate with them because they take that approach, where you have normal tomato sauce that has so much sugar versus the Carb Smart tomato sauce has a significant reduction, and also using artificial sweeteners.
And it's the small tweaks in our diet
Yes.
that make the
Small-
biggest
small-
difference.
small tweak, yes.
Now, before we talk about the walking, I need to ask what's happening in the pan because it's smelling so amazing. Okay, so
Does
what
it smell-
spices did we add into the pan?
It's cumin,
Uh-huh.
coriander, masala, turmeric, and a little bit of chili flakes. And
smells-
ginger and garlic. Hey.
It's the knuffel that
It's
is
the
just
knuffel.
everywhere. And then you're going with chicken breast. Then obviously
Yes.
the chicken breast is a leaner cut, but we can play around with
Yes.
chicken thighs. And this is a curry that we're making.
We are making a curry. What is Cape Town without a curry? Nothing.
Exactly.
Nothing.
We love, and I think it's amazing how Cape Town, Durban, Joburg, we've all got this culture with curry. And then you go to places like Germany. Germany's got a culture with curry.
Do
and then
they?
you get Japan. Yeah. and
Really?
this relationship with curry and spice is amazing. You know why I love it? Spices for me are a great way to add flavor
Exactly.
without the calories.
Yes.
100%.
Spices, herbs are my absolute go-to. Okay.
Oh, amazing.
It's okay, no one saw that. While you're basically in that, let's talk about the other thing they said. Everybody's walking.
Exercise.
I mean, I literally today I've only done 681 steps so far. Okay, I'm behind. The whole thing about hitting your step goal and walking, is it a myth? Is walking and being mobile and reaching that 10,000 steps?
Never ever a myth.
Not a
No.
myth?
No,
Okay.
never. Even in your old, well,
Not old age.
Sorry. Can you please take her offset, please?
Security?
Security, please come and help.
Security's coming in right now. Okay,
But it's true. It's true. The older you get, the more you must move. And really, I am no horse. I don't want to run. I take my dogs and we stroll around the dam, and that is my exercise. And I feel good. I really feel good. And I couldn't exercise or even walk when I weighed 114 kilograms. I didn't want to. And now I'm like a spring chicken.
And it does make a huge difference.
It does.
And we do have a picture. And thank you for sharing with us. Yeah. What a transformation. All I see in that picture and today is dedication.
Yes, it is.
Oh, my word. And you and I have had a conversation offline about my journey as well.
Yeah.
And like, since what has happened to my heart, I've had to change my whole relationship with food dramatically.
Yes.
And I honestly can say it seems hard, but it's the small changes that you make that start showing up and making a big difference. And so the book for me is really, really important. And I feel South Africans should go and get it. I don't want to say study because we get like a bit of like a knee-jerk reaction when we say study.
Yeah.
But there's a blueprint in your book that I absolutely love, and it's balance. It's balance.
And you can even go out to your favorite restaurant. We tell you what to eat at your favorite restaurant.
Yes, the takeaway list.
I feel like that's really important because when we run out of time and the convenience becomes a necessity, we deviate to like the burgers and the. So to have a kind of a list of go-tos, I think is really, really important.
And you can even drink a glass of wine or whiskey. That's also in the book.
Stop the clock.
Yeah.
Stop the clock. But I love it because you're not omitting anything.
Nothing.
You're bringing forward a philosophy of balance. And I feel like the lesson in balance in food leads to the lesson in balance in other things in life as well. Food for thought. And I really do like it. Honestly, the book is beautiful. It's not just beautiful for the sake of looking like a beautiful book.
No.
So well done on creating a beautiful guide and directing people on how to eat.
I say if I can help one person, only one person, to have a better life, I will be happy. Please come and taste.
Yes, of course. Can I use this one?
You can taste that one, yes.
Okay, I'm going to have a nice taste South Africa. Get the recipe. The QR code is going to be on screen. And you do want to get this recipe. And don't forget, you also do stand a chance to win the book. Send us your voice note. Let us know what your name is, what your health goals are, and how this book will help you. Don't look at me while I eat my curry. Go somewhere else. Curry for breakfast. Yes.
Nanas. Nanas.
Woo.
Like a step. I'll have curry for breakfast.
We're just getting whoop whoops coming out of the kitchen all morning. I absolutely love that. I love the family journey informing this as well. Brilliant.
Absolutely. Well, right now we're going to turn our lens into our country because we know South Africa is home to some of the world's largest stone fruit suppliers. With stone fruit season in full swing, Karishma Bazday took a trip to Graaff-Reinet, or at least Graaff-Fruit, a leading nectarines, peach and plum supplier based in Prince Alfred Hamlet. So let's have a look.
As South Africans, we have a deep love for fresh fruit, especially stone fruit. Our country produces over 350 tons of stone fruit every year. Today, I'm visiting Graaff-Fruit, a family-owned business that has been going for nearly 3 decades. Join me as we discover the world of peach, plum, and nectarine production and uncover the dedication and expertise it takes to bring these delicious fruits from farm to table. Robert, Graaff-Fruit has been producing stone fruit for over 3 decades. Can you tell me a bit about the history of the business and how has it evolved over the years?
So I'm actually a 4th-generation farmer. I'm the first person to have lived on this farm, and where we were just purely focused on production, in my time, we've actually grown into a company that's, I call, vertically integrated. So we're involved in not just production, but in the genetics of different varieties. We're involved in a nursery business, we're involved in the packing, we're involved in the marketing and the logistics of all the fruit.
What makes Lassof the perfect climate to grow plums, peaches, and nectarines?
Stone fruit likes the Mediterranean climate, which is the climate we've got in the Western Cape. And ideally, they want cold winters and warm summers.
The orchards look so beautiful in this morning light. Craft fruit likes to work in harmony with nature. Can you tell me a bit more about that ethos and what that looks like in steps practically?
So personally to me, this is quite exciting because I think this is the key. Like living with nature, working with the weeds or the cover crops, and then saving water and attracting bees. So that is what it's all about.
I would love to taste a few if I could.
Yes, you would like.
I would love that.
Let me cut you one.
I mean, it doesn't get better than this, just fresh off the tree.
Yes, it doesn't. So this is a plum, September Yummy. It's one of the latest ones. We'll taste the sweetness.
Oh, it smells beautiful.
Yes, smell beautiful. I hear the crunch in your mouth.
Very crisp, sweet, a little bit tangy.
But you know what? These varieties, they sit the longest on the tree. We're about end of season now.
I would love to taste some more fruit if possible.
Yes, we have, just here.
Let's go.
So we're here at the nectarine tree. It's a white flesh nectarine, Polar Crisp. The white flesh are normally more sweet, but this one, you see the red flesh on the inside.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow. Very sweet.
Yeah, you can taste it.
I
Yeah.
didn't expect it to be so crispy.
Yeah, all of them have their own characteristics. You have other white fleshes this time of year, but this one have this crispy bite to it.
Johnny, when is the perfect time for harvesting and what is that process like?
So like a keen gardener, you would know not to pick green tomatoes. But this is a bit more technical. So we do pressures. We can cut the side of the fruit and take the pressure, and then you know it's perfect for harvesting. So that will be just the start of the harvest, and then it takes us about 2 weeks.
Could I taste some peaches?
Yes, we have some for you. Let's go. So here we are at the peaches. This is a white flesh peach, Ivory Princess.
Wow, that's a pretty name.
It is, yes.
Oh, also with a pretty red
Yes, you see.
center.
Yeah. Also good.
The South African stone fruit industry produces too much volume for the local market to absorb. So it's very important that we have exporting markets that we can send our fruit to. Over the last 5 years, we have seen growth specifically in nectarine production by around 43%. Between our sustainable growing practices, our climate, as well as our cultivar selection, it all comes into play to export only the best fruit to our overseas markets.
We are involved with 3 empowerment farms that supply us with fruit which we pack and market. Those are majority black owned. We've helped develop those farms. We supply them with the latest technology. We supply them with the latest varieties, and we help them to make success of their farming business. But I think one of the most exciting things to me is personally seeing the growth in our staff component, how, second generation, third generation people that have been working on the farm have uplifted themselves and moved into higher echelons in society through education and upliftment.
Having a newfound appreciation for the diverse world of stone fruit, I'm excited to meet food stylist and recipe developer Emma Nkuzana, who's preparing a 3-course meal with fresh stone fruit from Lesotho. Emma, this all looks delicious.
Thank you.
Why do you love cooking with stone fruit?
There's so many complex flavors and aromas that are really in the actual fruit. You can play around with it in a lot of ways.
What is on the menu today?
We have a peach halloumi and sorghum starter.
I love that you're using sorghum because honestly, it's so underrated.
It really is, and it's like the quintessential South African grain, I would say.
And it's delicious.
It really is. And I must say, the nuttiness in the sorghum really pairs beautifully with the peaches.
That dressing looks spicy just like I like it. What is in there?
Okay, so it looks spicy, but it's actually not that spicy. I used a harissa paste. I've pre-charred the nectarines as you would with the halloumi, just to give it a little bit of crispy exterior. I don't know if you want to hoy a little.
Yes, okay, I can hoy a little.
I decided to add a little bit of cucumber just to give the salad a little cooling effect. Just a little bit of dill.
The starter looks and smells so vibrant. What do we have for mains?
All right, so for mains, I've gone with a little bit of a classic. I'm doing a chicken stuffed but the twist is using plums as inside your stuffing. So the beauty about this dish is it's kind of basically done. What I've done is made extra stuffing because the stuffing acts as imbuing the flavor of plum into the chicken.
And you can never have too much stuffing.
You really can't.
And why did you choose the plum for the chicken?
So for me, plums, they have this weird dichotomy of tart and sweet, but they're just so good on the spectrum. And with chicken, I feel like chicken, it just takes on whatever you throw in it. And then to finish off, some nice grilled plums.
Look how beautiful those look.
Yeah, you can really impress people with these. Just to finish it off, I've got some plum sauce.
So is it just blended up plums for the sauce?
Yeah, I added it into the oven with the chicken, and then when it was done, I threw it into a blender with the pan juices.
Truly a thing of beauty. And now I see something looking also very delicious there. My favorite part of a meal, dessert.
Yeah.
How have you incorporated stone fruit into our dessert today?
Well, I wanted to keep it fairly simple, and I've brought you here a nectarine mess, a play on an eaten mess. It's just layering and hoying.
Okay.
Do you want to do it?
Yes, I'd love to.
So we're going to start with some meringues. This is going to be what you're going to sit your wonderful nectarines on. There we go. So I've poached those. And then our next layer, a little bit of custard in there.
All-time favorites.
And now you can add a little bit of cream. I've got some fresh stone fruit here for you, some fresh nectarines you can add to that. And the whole thing about this, I love what you're doing, is it's supposed to be messy and yummy. I've got the nectarine poaching liquid.
That is incredible.
It is
Look
very-
at that in the light.
Yeah.
It's like a jewel, actually. It's so beautiful. And look at that, my very own nectarine mess.
Looks delicious, well done.
Please come and join us and have a taste of this delicious meal that Emma has prepared for us using fresh stone fruit.
This looks delicious.
Doesn't it look so fresh and vibrant? It's so fresh. I love the flavors. There's a crunch, there's a softness, there's a bite, something delicious in every bite. I love it. Go ahead and support your local farmers by getting your hands on these delicious fruit, now available in your local market or retailers.
Sure, the setting, not bad.
Stunning.
Karishma, sorry we put you through that. I know it's tough
Bad
life
day at
out
the
there.
office.
Absolutely exquisite. Hopefully that's got you looking at the stone fruit, the humble stone fruit sitting in your kitchen with new light, because that is magical.
Absolutely.
Savory or sweet, actually.
Savory or sweet. You're opening up our worlds. Now visit expressoshow.com for these delicious stone fruit recipes. And of course, support local farmers and enjoy the taste of fresh, delicious stone fruits.
And now we've got a delicious prospect ahead of us this morning. Just too cool for school. Lucadio is in the house.
Yes.
Leave some cool for the rest of us, please, Guy. Come on, team. Absolutely amazing. They have been flowing,
Yeah.
hey? All morning.
How
just
good did
flowing.
the sound check sound? I can't wait to get into that. And then, of course, more celebrity reveals when it comes to Tropica, Island of Treasure.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. I can't believe we wrapped up 2 hours. One more to go. Let's start with some good news.
Some big news, because the numbers are big this morning. If we talk about our lotto, 59 million rand sitting in our combined kitty today. So let's break it down for you. We've got lotto with an estimated 45 million rand, lotto plus one. I'm going to throw 4 million rand in the kitty there. Lotto plus two, 10 million rand, all combining for a massive, massive
Oh my goodness, please buy your tickets now in store. There's that website, nationallottery.co.za. There is the mobile app to download or even cell phone banking that you could use.
And please, we'll keep all of those details up on the Expresso social so you can go and check them out at your leisure. No, not at your leisure, like right now.
Right
do it
now.
and take part. 59 million reasons why you need to do it. So all the best of luck. We look forward to seeing the signs. Yes, in a moment I'll talk about Chiefs torture last night at this phase of the tournament, getting into those sporting, or at least the season, getting into those sporting highlights. But time now to round off the final hour, get into the final hour of the show with those news headlines.
And as we are just about to hit the hour, that's perfect timing for our last round of official duties. So let's start with national headlines. And rescue teams in Johannesburg have confirmed the deaths of 9 construction workers after the Ormande building collapse. And this as the final trapped worker was extracted from the rubble. Now, 2 others were rescued earlier, while the cause of the collapse remains unclear. And authorities revealed there were no approved construction plans, and the site has yet to be declared safe for police investigators. Now, Gauteng officials have called on the building's developers to account, with an inquest docket to be opened once safety clearance allows formal investigations to proceed. Well, next on national headlines fronts, the Gauteng Health Department reports that 23% of children aged 6 to 14 years old in the province are overweight or obese. Now, that's prompting a renewed focus on prevention. Now, the Asibe Healthy Jozi Kids initiative aims to encourage healthier eating, increased physical activity, and supportive environments in schools and communities. Now, officials plan to host the Provincial World Obesity Day in Durban in Sedibeng tomorrow, and that's to engage parents, educators, and healthcare workers in promoting lifelong healthy habits that will protect children from obesity-related health risks. Well, moving to international headlines next, and the UK's development finance institution, British International Investment, is preparing to take a controlling stake in Zambian food producer Zambeef, building on its 17.5% shareholding acquired in 2016. Now, the move would lift its stake to 59.29%, enabling it to implement changes to improve performance and expansion. Now, the investor aims to develop Zambeef in a regional champion while strengthening food supply. And Africa remains central to its strategy, which targets frontier markets including Zambia, Sierra Leone, the DRC, and Ethiopia, with a focus on inclusion, productivity, climate action, and sustainable agriculture. Well, next up, France is moving to significantly expanding its nuclear arsenal and work more closely with European partners under a fresh deterrence plan announced at the Ile Longue Naval Base, now marking the first warhead increase in decades. Now, President Emmanuel Macron says the strategy will involve 8 allies, being Britain, Germany, Poland, the Netherlands, Belgium, Greece, Sweden, and Denmark. Now, the countries will participate in exercises and host France's strategic forces, while control of nuclear weapons remains exclusively French. Now, the move comes as Paris pledges to protect its citizens and support partners amid ongoing global instability. Well, to report now from the latest when it comes to our headlines and newsworthy bulletins, we're reporting on some breaking news and some sad news at that. Now, Congress of the People, the COPE leader and co-founder Tera Musiwa Lekota has sadly passed away. Now, Lekota died in Johannesburg Hospital in the early hours of this morning. And Lekota served as a Minister of Defense from the 1999 to 2008 era, and he also served as the Premier of the Free State after the country's first fully democratic elections in 1994. Now, we say rest in peace to a freedom fighter and a servant of the nation, and our condolences go out to all those that have been affected. Well, for now, though, we do carry on with the rest of the headlines and hopefully bringing our spirits up with the sport, because here's G-Man with the latest.
Let's start with some international rugby to see us into the final hour of the show. And Steve Borthwick, it seems, has made a wholesale changes, 9 in fact, to England's starting 15 for Saturday's all-important Six Nations clash with Italy in Rome. That underpinning how far Italy have come. So Finn Smith gets the pivotal start at fly half. Seb Atkinson at centre. That as England look to rebound from major defeats at the hands of Scotland and Ireland. This is a must-win, and Ben Earl set to earn his 50th cap in the process. I'm sure he'll really want that. Now we get into local cricketing action as the Warriors produced a calm and pretty clinical chase to beat Western Province by 5 wickets in their CSA One Day Cup clash at Newlands Cricket Ground yesterday. Chasing 245, Senyoran Murasami struck 61, ably supported by Jean Duplessis and Patrick Kruger as the visitors reached that target with 15 balls to spare in the end. Now getting into the tail of the tape with local football, a bit of spice last night. TS Galaxy, they crashed to now a 5th straight defeat, losing 2-1 to Orbit College. High pressure point in the season. That while Richards Bay claimed a massive scalp, a 1-0 win over Kaizer Chiefs. And then Siwelele and Stellenbosch had to share the spoils with a 0-0 draw. But of course this tightens the battle for that top 8 finish, never mind the battle at the summit. Now we get into a footballing journey a little further afield, but also showing a remarkable turnaround this season. Everton defeated Burnley 2-0 to keep their European hopes alive. How far they have come. That while Sunderland ended a 9-match away drought with a 1-0 win at Leeds. Then Wolves produced the shock of the night, stunning Liverpool 2-1 with a dramatic late winner at the Molineux, securing now back-to-back Premier League victories and keeping some faint survival hopes alive as well. And that as Liverpool missed a major chance to strengthen their top 5 position. It's all about those European berths now, and that's where we leave our sport for this Wednesday morning. A shout out to the Proteas taking on New Zealand in the semi-finals of the T20 World Cup later today. But right now, hopefully not too competitive. Let's get the latest on the traffic.
Well, thank you so much, G-Man. Let's see what's happening on your roads as it's just gone moments after 8. In Gauteng and Leondale, on the N3 northbound between Geldenhuys and Elands Interchange, there is heavy traffic that's building out that side, and drivers should expect delays as you head out into your daily commute, if that is part of it. Out in Cape Town, in Athlone, heavy congestion is being built up on the N2 inbound ramp, and that's to Jake's Carville Drive on the M7. Now, road users, if that is part of your journey, please expect some delays, practice some patience, and of course, arrive alive wherever you're headed. That's where we leave your roads for now. Let's have a final look at your weather to prepare you for this midweek Wednesday. Starting out in Polokwane now, you'll experience scattered showers today with winds from the northeast. Now, temperatures will range from a warm 19 to a pleasant 27 degrees with moderate chances of rain along the way. And it looks like, looking at the week, it's going to be a very wet one. Out in Klerksdorp today, you'll experience some afternoon showers with temperatures starting from 18 and rising to 28 as your high. Moderate winds from the north is expected today, and once again, wet weather all the way around. Today, your chances of rain is sitting at 25%. Pretoria up next, where you're in for some cloudy weather with morning showers across parts of your region. Now, temperatures, they will range between a low of 18 and a high of 25 degrees with light northeasterly winds. Another wet and rainy one with a 25% chance of rain today. Well, Johannesburg, you start off your day with some scattered thunderstorms. Temperatures begin at a low of 15 and increase to 22 degrees as your high. Once again, the chance of rain sitting at 25. Tomorrow it doubles at 50%, so expect some wet weather ahead. Let's check out what Mbombela is looking like today. You have some morning showers that you can expect with a 19-degree low and a 27-degree high. Now, your temperatures will range from a nice warm 19 degrees to a high of 27, but once again, wet weather as the week progresses. Out in Bloemfontein today, let's have a look. Today brings intervals of sunshine and cloud cover accompanied by light northerly winds. 17 is your low with a 29-degree high. Looking into the week, rain is forecast from Thursday and it's sitting at about 60%. From Bloem, let's head to Richards Bay now, where you'll experience some cloudy conditions with gusts of wind from the northeast. Your temperatures, they start at 23 but climb to 30 as your max. And for the rest of your week, temperatures will be in the highs with strong winds expected on Thursday. Out in Durban, partly cloudy skies will be dominating your side of town with a breeze from the northeast. Your temperatures are sitting at a 23-degree low and a 29-degree high. And enjoy the warmer weather as from tomorrow, rain is coming on through with that 20% chance. Let's get into Mthatha, where it's mostly sunny skies all the way around. 19 is how you start off today with a 32-degree high. So a nice summer's day for you, and it only lasts for this Wednesday. Tomorrow, the wet weather comes on through just in time for the weekend. We head to Cradock next, where sunshine will dominate your side of town. 19, a nice warm start with a 36-degree high, so prepare yourself for some warm weather. And once again, enjoy it for today, because tomorrow it does rain into Friday and it clears up by the weekend. Out in Ebeka, today is mostly sunny skies with gusty conditions from the east, and that's what you'll experience. A 19-degree start with a 27-degree high today. Now for the rest of the week, expect temperatures in the upper 20s with rain forecast on Thursday. Heading into gorgeous George next, you can expect partly cloudy skies today with temperatures between 14 and 26 with light southeasterly winds. Now sunshine will dominate at times over the next coming days with mild temperatures in the 20s. Well, from the beautiful George, let's head into Cape Town now, where you'll begin the day under partly cloudy conditions with a breeze from the southwest. And also your start is at 16 degrees, working its way up to a 24-degree high. Looking ahead at the week, expect sunshine warmth with strong winds that will come through on Saturday. Well, from the mother city, we move a bit inland to Sutherland now, where you can expect mostly sunny conditions on your side of town. Temperatures range from a cool 12 degrees and climb to a warmer 29. Now, moderate winds from the northwest can be expected. And looking at the rest of your week, great weather all the way around. On Saturday, there is some cloud cover with that 6-degree start, but good weather regardless. Out in Kimberley today, you start off your day with mostly sunny skies. Temperatures starting with a low of 19 and then increasing to 32 degrees. Now, moderate winds are expected to come through from the north, and partly cloudy skies dominate the rest of your week with rain forecast from Thursday sitting at 60%. Let's see what's happening in Uppington as we close off. Today you'll experience mostly sunny skies with light northerly winds. Temperatures will range from a warm 21 to an even hotter 36 degrees today. Now there is a 25% chance of rain that increases to a whole lot more tomorrow, 50% chance, and that I'm sure will offer some relief if you are out in Uppington. That closes off your weather for this Wednesday morning, and we hope that we prepared you very well for today. And if not, I hope that this picture will definitely make you feel better. Louise G. Cherry from Johannesburg, my goodness, is photography your middle name? Because that looks absolutely beautiful. I mean, it looks like the bat sign is going to be in the sky at any moment, and Mr. Christian Bale is going to just make an appearance. Absolutely gorgeous. The sun just shining over the city there. Thank you so much for sharing that beautiful morning view with us. Not too much of a hot day out in Jersey today. 22 degrees is what you can expect on your side of town. But listen, if you think that you definitely can stand up to the test of our sunrise morning views, here's the number, 063-036-9649. And we look forward to all of your images as we get into the rest of the week.
When bugs invade, use Raid. Raid kills bugs dead.
Alrighty then. We have been smelling curry all morning and it's just ridiculous. Okay, we need to eat the fruits of our labors, right? Hey, were there fruits put in this? No, it's a chicken curry, right?
My only concern is, what's with the portion sizes? No, man.
And it's not an optical illusion, okay?
This little you can have a guilt-free...
Put it in your giant hand. Look at that. There we go.
This is a guilt-free meal. You can have seconds and not feel guilty.
Well, maybe therein lies the answer to our very question.
Listen, join the gathering.
I've got a big plate for you.
Make it last.
Are we having an event? Is this an event?
This is actually a perfect portion. It is.
Canapes.
For mice.
Listen, can I just say thank you, though, for preparing this for us? I know that the ladies did some
And guys,
good
that
stuff.
being said, the piece of chicken's still too big to be able to...
We say no thank you to obesity.
But we say thank you to this.
Ooh.
So,
I want to get some sauce.
I get it. And this is what we were talking about earlier. In the culture, we make the curry like this, but we add like lots of sugary things,
I was gonna say, a ton of sugar,
some
yeah.
soda juices and things like that. There's nothing of that in here, but yet it tastes the same. It tastes like the hazelcourse that Mom made. It's got all those extra things in there, extra little bit of heat.
Got a little bit of heat in there as well, but that's delicious. Quite high.
But you
Okay.
use chicken
Nice, eh?
breast as well,
So
which
good.
is healthy.
Yes,
You won
indeed.
it. You won the competition. Well done.
Can we have seconds?
There is seconds, and also I think what's very important is there's this culture of quick eating, and the fact that we don't come around the table at the end of the day anymore.
sure.
And we've actually spoken about this. Coming around the table and having a home cooked meal. That's what we had in 2026. Come meet us, join us. There's always a seat for you at our table.
100%.
And the plates will be bigger. I promise you, they will be bigger. We'll see you after this.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Well, welcome back. It is your Feel Good Breakfast Show. And listen, he's been teasing us this entire morning with sound checks, and now we get to know the man behind the music. I'm talking about none other than Lukhanyo, who's part of a new wave of African artists, basically dissolving genre boundaries and rebuilding them on his own terms. He's got a recent release too.
Yeah, absolutely. We're talking about a recent project. It's called Lucky You, and it's a string of cinematic visuals and an upcoming performance at the Cape Town International Jazz Festival. Boom! This is a stamp of approval like no other. He stands at a moment where music, fashion, and film all converge, and where vulnerability is, I think, fast becoming his signature. Yeah. So before we even talk to the man, let's take a look at his incredible talent.
Please.
Sweet son of Mary and Joseph, spare me some mercy. This world has made me a menace with too many a motive. I know I keep skidding away, clutching my brakes, swerving morally astray. I ricochet with emotions, ego breathing down my shoulder. I pray the Lord be my chauffeur, dozing off behind the wheel with one pupil over my shoulder. Living in hell, I feel his presence less when sober, so I dare believe whatever makes me feel anything.
Feel Good, welcome.
Yeah.
Lukhanyo. You came in your guns blazing, sir.
Look
hey?
at you, man.
I love to see. Tell me that's merch that you're also going to provide.
It is.
Very cool.
My name, Lucanio, means the distributor of light. And as you can see on the two U's, we have the moon and the sun because the moon brings light at night and the sun in the day.
Interview's done. Go home.
Yeah,
oh my
man.
goodness,
Drop
that
the
was
mic,
so
walked
brilliant.
off. What a moment.
But let's talk about Lucky You, the project that you've released, and thank you for giving us so much music. How does it differ to the music that you've done before? What are you trying to say with this project?
I think this project is very conceptual, and in a way I allow myself to kind of narrow down on some experiences that I've had in the process of making the album and arriving at the point in which I am right now in my life. And it basically talks about me being in a place where I was very lost and misguided, and through a series of events and some highs and lows in life, I found myself in a place where I felt more spiritually connected to what I was doing and arriving at a place where I think the purpose was starting to find me. And that kind of triggered how I then go on to, you know, navigate the scene of the music
It's a good place to be now.
It's a brilliant place to be because I feel like you are coming into your own. And I know we are forever the student and continuing to discover ourselves and express that. But right now, you've kind of leaped in the right direction. And I think you're getting external validation from that in so many ways. And although we don't kind of seek that, it seeked you. And the Cape Town Jazz Festival, one of the biggest events in the country. And one that kind of traditionally doesn't welcome rappers and R&B artists. So you've broken a mold here, man. You've come through a big boundary to be at such a prestigious stage, doing your thing. You've come into your own era and you get to express yourself. How does this feel for you, man? What does this mean to you?
It feels amazing. I think I'm probably one of 3 rappers ever to grace that stage.
Yeah, dude, this is a small group.
And I think just to have the opportunity to share music, because I believe that jazz can't be contained into one sort of structural understanding. It's always just been the expression of music and the freedom that allows artists to be able to interpret it in their own way. And I think rightfully in my own way, I wouldn't say what I do is traditionally jazz, but it roots itself in expression. And I think in that way it ties into what jazz aims to do.
Do you think that you are a catalyst for the evolution of jazz, or would we rather not contain it to jazz and say music in general then?
I think art in general.
Ooh, I like that.
Because I think right now we're in a place where everything, because of the industry, we kind of try to remake the same things. You know what I mean? And mass produce, you know? And I'm not hating on anyone who does that, but if you think about it, I think it kind of goes against what art is, because it's always about self-expression and expressing what you receive around you. So if we're trying to manufacture the same things, we kind of drown out other voices that need to be heard, stories that need to be told. And I think it's important to do that. Even though you don't get praises and approval in some cases, it's always important to show up for what the art is actually supposed to do.
Yo, mic drop. Okay, so when it comes to some of your influences, I mean, I was getting the roots as you were performing, bringing together that jazzy feel with rap as well. You mentioned some artists too.
Yeah, I was like feeling like a Lupe Fiasco with Anderson .Paak.
Oh, Anderson.
Man, proper. And the way he's obviously played around with some jazz, dude.
So
You're doing
incredible.
that and some more. So that man doesn't have anything on you right now.
So what are some of your inspirations? Like, where do you look to?
Funny enough, like the biggest inspiration on the album was actually a painter, Jean-Michel Basquiat.
Oh, wow, yeah.
And I think if you kind of break down the album, at least the way I see it, it's kind of structured in a way that his paintings aren't very realistic, but they kind of give off this emotive, like,
real emotion,
you know, and I think that's what the album kind of represents. But musically, there's quite a few artists. I'd say Kendrick Lamar is up there. I'd say Notorious B.I.G. is up there. Nina Simone is up there. Kanye West is up there. And quite a few that are coming to influence me right now, but I don't want to share that. I'm hoping that the music that I'll release next will kind of keep us in suspense.
Come on, guy.
Gotta come for more.
Hey, we will. We'll be there for you.
You've got a beautiful sort of a blend, though, and I feel like the way you're expressing is so non-traditional, which we absolutely love. I think it's the reason you're on the couch and why we're celebrating you right now. But what would you say is your actual pen? Is it your music? Is it the writing? Is it your voice, the rap? Is it the way you dress, how you carry yourself, or an entourage of all of this?
I'd say the writing first and foremost. The music is something I love, and I'm trying to sort of like expand my knowledge in that and learn, and I'm also still finding my voice, I feel, in a way. And I think in some ways, I'm kind of still drawing from the people that inspire me. But with the pen, I think it's always just been me expressing directly what I feel or what I've experienced. And that's where I kind of feed into, and then I'm developing the other parts that go on to
That's the magic wand,
I mean, I just look at your visuals and obviously the way you present yourself, and I'm like, yes, we are here for it, because I love it when art gets taken seriously. It's not just about releasing a 1-minute track for TikTok to go viral. Like, let's put some effort and work into it and intention behind it. So what can we expect next from you?
Right now, I'm very much in a phase where I'm just working on demos. I'm in the studio a lot, a lot of collaborations, a lot of writing sessions. So still trying to figure out what the next project is going to sound like. I'm not someone who goes outside and talks, and I'm not on social media all the time. I like to let the work do the talking. So people may not see me unless they see me on stages or you bump into me in the street. But when the work is ready, I think it'll speak for itself,
And the man is ready himself. So he's ready to entertain us, and we can't be more grateful. The fact that he's going to be at the Cape Town International Jazz Festival is just even more reason to get involved with it. So go get those tickets if you can, because it's happening on the 27th to the 28th of March. But what's happening right now in your Feel Good Breakfast Show is this man preparing to give us a performance like no other. But before we do that, let's touch base with the G-Man.
Before we go on that musical journey, today is, of course, another reminder, World Obesity Day, and we are so proud to be raising South Africa's voice at the moment. The theme this year centers on long-term care and tackling the systems that make it harder for us to get the support that we need. People living with obesity need sustained, stigma-free, medically sound care, and they deserve access to it. I'll let that sink in. To everyone listening who has struggled with their weight, you are dealing with a disease and you deserve to be treated with the same dignity and respect as anyone managing any other chronic condition. So to healthcare providers, to the policymakers, employers, families, today is a call to action, a moment to get real, to listen more, judge less, and invest in real solutions. Together we can change this conversation. So please start by visiting breakfreeobesity.co.za to learn a whole lot more. Aspen Pharmacare is proud to support World Obesity Day, working towards a healthier South Africa for everyone. Now, I mean, we literally couldn't find a lens wide enough to fit the aura of this young man and his incredible entourage with him this morning. Lukanya is going to perform just for us this morning before he hits the Cape Town Jazz Festival. That is insane in its own right. And then season 12 of Tropica Island of Treasure is off the charts. Caster Semenya announced yesterday who is being announced today. It's only one of the biggest rap stars in the country. Stick around.
Get ready to spin and win with World Sports Betting. Every Friday morning on Expresso, one lucky viewer will walk away with up to 5,000 Rand in cash. Once in, simply head to the competition post on Expresso's Facebook, Instagram or X pages and answer the weekly question and include hashtag World Sports Betting. Don't miss your chance to turn your Friday morning into a winning one. T's and C's apply and can be found at expressoshow.com. World Sports Betting, where every spin could be a win.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Sure we, guys. I don't think we are, any of us, ready for Tropica Island of Treasure Season 12. Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show that is buzzing and feeling very feel good this morning because we have been revealing almost daily now the celebrities that are going to be heading to the island. It's next level this year.
It's getting really intense.
Yeah, truly blown away by this list, eh?
Wow. Caston announced yesterday to me was the highlight for sure. And we've still got more star power coming on through. Now, as we said yesterday, Tropica shared another mystery teaser and social media wasted no time jumping in on the guesses. Well, the wait is over. Let's take one more look at the teaser that's got everybody
You
talking.
must know, surely.
Girl, I'm bringing my own rhythm to Tropica Island of Treasure. Palm trees, slow breeze, yeah, I move smooth. Sun on my skin, but I'm still in my groove. Ready to fight, mind right, energy clean, island tempo now. You know what I mean? I don't mean it bragga, but that was kind of smooth.
You can see her hitting that syncopation, that cadence in the voice that she talks about there. Oh, man.
This is like, the way this list has been going, you can only think big. Like, think royalty when it comes to, like, rap, R&B.
It was going to be one of two ladies for me, because obviously we know she's a rap star.
Yeah.
There were a couple of little nuggets, some Easter eggs thrown in there. I wonder how the people are feeling. If you guys figured this out, if you didn't, don't feel bad, okay? Yeah, is the big reveal. Who is the latest celebrity hitting the island?
Who is it?
Damn right, it's your girl Nadia Nakai. Great minds think alike. Do you think you got what it takes for Tropic Island of Treasure? I only have winning on my mind, so you better get ready.
Come on,
Well done.
No, I love Nadia Nakai. She all taught us all the lyrics. Pull up in the four-door Audi. And we'd love to see her take that talent onto the island. Now, she's one of South Africa's biggest hip-hop stars, known for major hits representing South African music on just the global stage.
Yeah,
she's been doing the most, eh?
Yeah, she's also made history as the first artist, and that's the first female artist, signed to Casper Nyovest's Family Tree record label, helping open doors for women in the industry. And I think with her confidence, with her drive, and her fearless attitude, she is definitely someone who will bring Tropica energy to the island, and that's the island of Treasure, Tropic Island of Treasure, and we need it to be strong.
And she looks strong. Physically, it looks like she is ready for this.
She's been working.
And I mean, we should have gone to the socials before this whole exercise started and looked at the physical transformations to get a clue as to, because people understand you've got to be prepared.
People are getting ready for the island,
and it's not just about wearing a cozy for however long it takes to shoot.
You've got to show up, actually.
You've got to step
in
up
the
and you've got to do it, man.
My
we know the
goodness.
physical and the mental challenges big, but it's the BMT, it's that pressure. And I think she is used to the biggest stages in the world. So just when you think the lineup could not get any better, any smoother, if you will, yet another mystery celebrity is already waiting in the wings. Let's see if you can get any clues and recognize this next voice.
Yo guys, what is up? So, I am currently packing to go to a place where I can't redo a scene as soon as I make a mistake. Okay, that means no wardrobe changes, no retakes, just straight up realness and winning. Okay, so I want to find out, how long do you think it's going to take you to realize that I'm not as chilled as I look? See you at the Tropica Island of Treasure.
I'm getting, if you know, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, because there's a voice there.
It's unmistakable.
I almost don't want to throw names out there.
No, don't.
I might upset the person who it isn't thinking it's them. But I wonder, that must burn people if their name gets thrown into the kitty and they haven't even heard of the season.
It's a compliment.
Compliments all around, because the stature of like talent we're bringing in here, this is on another level. But this one's giving, I don't know, like maybe A-list acting.
No, definitely an actor.
Well, they say they're a triple threat. Actor, singer, dancer, all of the above.
Right?
Surely.
I don't know. I just like the way that they were dipping into the bass and the voice every now and then. There was some soft, there was some hard, there was coming to mind.
There was actually. You're right.
So yeah, I think we're dealing with a consummate pro here. I think someone who knows how to work an audience, work a room, and how they're going to work the chemistry in partnership.
I can't
and I often
wait.
think actors kind of have an advantage because they're used to stepping into another mode.
Yeah.
So maybe that's it.
And dealing with pressure, man.
Favorite or not? Because new
That
flavors.
smells good.
Guys, I haven't tried the lychee yet.
Oh, that smells
Hey,
amazing.
I'm so keen for this.
So my son and I often judge a new drink by its lychee variant.
Yeah.
If a new flavored
like
water
that.
or
That
anything
needs
like
to be
comes
the
into
standard.
it. So when Tropica jumped on this, we were like, yeah, boy.
Sometimes
It is amazing.
Sometimes though, like lychee flavor doesn't hit the way you want. This hits exactly how I want. It's got the creaminess, it's got the sweetness, it's not too overpowering. It's everything you need, and this time of the morning you think, nah, surely not. It slaps. It slaps.
Delicious. Which flavor should I go for? What do you have?
I know
Graham?
I keep leaning back into pineapple because I like it. Okay, it tastes like
Pineapples.
summer. That's what it
that's
is.
your
It feels
fruit.
like no, it is. It feels like I'm on a beach now.
I'll try the
literally.
mango and peach. I haven't had that one before.
Yeah, of course.
And that's refreshing on another level. Because it's going to get hot on an island. And you think it's all fun because you're out there, you're on some dream tropical island with a bunch
like
of
that.
celebrities.
You got this, then the island's not looking so
You be-
bad. I think I'm going to enter, actually.
You are dripping with sweat. You're grazing your knee on rocks in the sea.
Okay, never
It's
mind.
intense.
I'll stick to the studio.
You live in the sea, dude, so I think you know all too well. Oh, if you want to get any more little Easter eggs, any more clues as to who the next big celeb is, or just check out the celebs who've already put their hands up, please head over to @mytropica and tell us who you think this mystery celebrity is going to be. The official reveal will be happening on Tropica's social media platforms at 5 p.m. today. Set an alarm.
That's a
big
couple
one.
hours from now. My
Yep.
goodness. Okay, the season's already shaping up to be the biggest and the
Think so?
smoothest yet. So make sure that you keep an eye on Tropica's social media pages to find out how you can audition for the brand new season.
Yep,
No
and
pressure.
of course, make sure you cast your vote for our gal. Yeah, we're talking about the 19th annual SAFTA's Best Presenter.
Come on.
And we've got to support the Best Presenter. And that's, of course, Zanele Potelwa, our very own. And you can vote by dialing *120*32020#. That's simple. Select option number 1, follow the prompts, and then choose number 11 for Zanele. And you've got to do this a couple of times, all right, to make this
11
count.
times at least.
Minimum. Now, here you go. The SMSs do cost R1.50, and you can vote multiple times. You need to vote multiple times. Come through for our gal. And the voting closes on the 11th of March. So you still got a couple of days to do it. And make sure you show your support and get those votes in. Why? Because we want to stay smooth.
And that's with 10 O's. So she's number 11 on the 11th. I'm just saying there's numbers.
Ooh, divine numbers.
Okay, and we don't care. You can vote for her on Tropic, you can vote for her on Expresso. They don't know the difference. We love her on every platform. Likewise, we love this kid on every platform that we can put in. Lucanio is performing at the Cape Town International Jazz Festival. Massive honor. He's performing for you after this.
Hi, my name is Lucanio. These guys are the High Rollers. We'll be performing at the Cape Town Jazz Fest, and the song we're about to do is titled Venture. Hope you enjoy.
Yeah. Family visitation on a sunny summer day. My cousin stuck in juvie trying to pray away your case. I'm trying to get my girl to cave and give away the cake. My father never taught me not to make the same mistakes. We barely made it with a belly full of bait. So sedated I could barely feel my pain. Trapped inside the ghetto, falling victim to my fate. Watching as my fellow adolescents stumble into heaven's gates. Yeah. Listen. Love my chicken with some fries, split the bucket by the piece. Grandma pockets powder dry, we still found a way to feast. Making gravy out of grease. We struggle longest forever, for as long as I remember. We weathered the weather. I'm so comfy with goodbyes, lost too many to the streets. Know a couple in disguise, running, ducking from police. Couldn't wash this black with bleach. We struggle longest forever, for as long as we're together. We'll weather the weather. It goes, life for the young and reckless. I was only about 13 in the scene and seeking some vengeance. Circling the block like we got no sense of direction. Nearly in the celly, serving a paragraph of a sentence like, pouring out for my brethren. I'd have been to 14 funerals before I went to a wedding. Way too many times I seen parents bury their blessings. Mama's only hope till he lost his life for a necklace. Yeah, love my chicken with some fries, split the bucket by the piece. Grandma pockets powder dry, we still found a way to feast. Making gravy out of grease. We struggle longest forever, for as long as I remember. We weathered the weather. I'm so comfy with goodbyes, lost too many to the streets. Know a couple in disguise, running, ducking from police. Couldn't wash this black with bleach. We struggle longest forever, for as long as we're together. We'll weather the weather. struggle longest forever, for as long as I remember. We weathered the weather. I'm so comfy with goodbyes. That's too many to the streets. Know a couple in disguise, running, ducking from police. Couldn't wash the black with bleach. We struggle longest forever, for as long as we're together. We'll weather the weather. Oh yeah, say nah, 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 nah. Hey, for as long as we're together, we'll weather the weather. Oh yeah, say nah, 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 nah. Hey, for as long as we're together, we'll weather the weather. Oh yeah, say nah, 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 nah. Hey, for as long as we're together, we'll weather the weather. Oh yeah, say nah, 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 nah. Hey, for as long as we're together, look. Love my chicken with some fries, split the bucket by the piece. Grab my pockets powder dry, we still found a way to feast, making gravy out of grease. We struggle longest forever, for as long as I remember. We weathered the weather. I'm so comfy with goodbyes, lost too many to the streets. Know a couple in disguise, running, ducking from police. Couldn't wash this black with bleach. We struggle longest forever, for as long as we're together. We'll weather the weather.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. It's your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and as you can tell, we're feeling very good today and about to feel even better. Now, denim is one of the most timeless, hard-working staples in all of our wardrobes, and that's why we brought in the queen of denim, stylist Taryn Oppel-Nell, who joins us to share her expert tips, clever styling solutions as per usual, and also go-to tricks for just making denim work for you every single day, for everybody, every mood, and every occasion.
Amen.
Before we even go further, give us a stand, give us a 360. Because this denim on denim moment, and then the baby making an appearance.
Of course.
Hello, Bubba. Oh my gosh, you look great. I love a Canadian tuxedo.
I don't know, I mean, thank you, Willies.
Yeah, shout out to Woolworths. Okay, so when it comes to denims, people sometimes get intimidated, especially when it comes to finding that perfect pair of denim.
Right.
The jeans.
Right.
Where do we begin?
Exactly there, with the fit. I will advocate for this all the time. Finding your fit is the most important.
Yeah.
We might think or we know we're a certain size, but we might need a size up or size down, depending on the silhouette, depending on the wash. There's lots of denims out there with lots of stretch, some with zero
stretch.
So it's so important to try these things on and just find what works for you. And of course, looking at your lifestyle and your personal style. Are you a light wash gal? Are you only going to wear that denim dress? Or are you going to wear barrel? Are you going to explore with the wide leg? I think trying things on is the most important thing you're going to do for your denim wardrobe.
Could you be all of the above? Can I be a skinny jeans girl the one day, a wide leg jeans the other day?
Of course you can.
Okay, good.
Of course you can.
I just needed to know.
Like, I can't stick to one type of color. I'm not a medium, dark, or light. I'm all of them. And I
if
love
it
to
looks
mix
good on
them.
me, it looks good on me.
Exactly.
I mean, look at you today, dark wash with a medium wash. So I know we've got looks that you've curated, and we've created a runway.
I know, how exciting.
So we might as well get some models to come on through. So let's talk through some of the looks that you've put together for us.
Absolutely. Okay, we've got beautiful Cass here.
Wow.
She's in one of the most coolest items that I think Willis has brought up in the denim department is this dress.
Oh, I'm obsessed.
The flattering stitch lines down the body. It's so sort of figure hugging. It's sleeveless.
Yeah.
So you can opt to not have a cover up, but we've taken a little step further, and instead of a jacket, we've taken a shirt. She's actually wearing the same shirt as me. Mine's buttoned up today.
Lovely.
Unbuttoned, cinched at the waist with the belt.
And this dress has got a little bit of stretch
It
to
does
it.
have stretch, so I'm sure Cass can say that it's super, super comfy. Of course, with her bag, sparkly heels. I see
We're
you're
matching the
twinning. You're twinning with the heels today, and I think that's what this dress is. It's something that can be dressed up so easily, but also just kept casual as well.
Right.
I can see it with like a flat.
Yeah.
It's just such a great piece.
Sneakers,
and I love
a
the
pump.
wash.
It'll
Yes,
go.
anything.
It'll look good.
So versatile.
Well, thank you. You look gorgeous. You better strut your stuff, girl. Okay, let's bring our next model on.
We've got a gent. We've got Kevin here.
Very
So
cool.
this is one of my favorite color washes in the men's department. It's giving 90s.
Yes.
It's the loose fit, so it also lends itself to that era. But layered with your lightweight knit and your striped shirt underneath. It's giving like business prep.
But cool at the same time.
It's looking a little bit preppy. I love the sort of tonality of it and the light colors just to complement that wash of the denim.
I love it. It's like sundowners at 5, but I also mean business at the same time.
100%. I mean, he's
the briefcase.
ready. I mean, he's meaning business for sure.
Let's go. Oh, that's a great look for guys. I can see Graham in that as well. Okay, let's see what we've got next.
Okay, we've got Cutie Kelly.
The butter
Hello,
yellow's
Kelly.
not going anywhere
no,
either.
it's not at all.
Gorgeous.
She's wearing the barrel denims. And Kelly's a girl like me. We like short little girls, okay? And I
Short girls
think
unite.
The barrel jeans is such a great option because it just cuts at the right place.
Yeah.
No tailoring needed. And this darker wash is, of course, really, really great. I also love that it doesn't have any bleaching or stonewashing.
Solid.
So you can take it to work and it looks sophisticated. And again, the butter yellow just complements it so well.
So well, hey? It can be casual, you can dress it up, you look stunning.
She
We
looks
love to
gorge.
see it. Also the silver jewelry.
No, how bold.
Silver's going nowhere. I love it. All right, our
Here
gems.
comes Zeus.
Come
Hi,
on.
Zeus.
Oh, he means business for
No,
real.
yeah, he really does. So this is obviously taking it to a whole other level and going black denims. And this is a really great pair of Levi's denims paired with the Levi's shirt that you can also find at Woolworths, of course, paired with your Chelsea boot, sling bag. It's giving a little bit grunge, a little bit like nightlife. I really love that about it, and we can go this dark and still look great.
I love it. It looks very put together. The man bag to me really makes it as well. Very nice. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, Zeus. Let's see what else we've got. 4 looks already. Woo. We've got 2 more to go.
I'm exhausted.
My goodness.
Okay, hi Nathan.
Ah.
So Nathan is now turning things on its head. We are seeing no blue here, girl.
Yeah, I'm a bit confused.
It's such a great wash. This is such a great color, this khaki, this forest green. It's so unexpected. And then pairing it with this very creamy, wants to go butter yellow shacket, and just tying the whole thing in with these greens. It's so relevant to the new season, and I love the boldness of it, and really just going in the opposite direction of what we think denim is.
We've got the ankle showing. I mean, why not? You know what I mean?
Cool.
He looks so cool, Nathan. Thank you so much. I love a green moment as well. It is so fresh. It is so cool.
It's so autumnal.
And last but not least,
oh girl,
we got the cool girl.
I think she's feeling herself. Okay.
This is Letabo in an outfit, hey?
Okay, slow clap. Letabo. I think she's feeling herself. This is so fun. How fun is this?
I love it.
Like obviously something for if you want to feel a bit younger.
Yeah.
Dungarees, Levi's, tick. Got to get that in your shopping bag ASAP. Normally, we would pair this with like a t-shirt or a button-up shirt, but we've gone tunic, which is also a really great new style. In the denim and the tunic's also got a nice stretch to it, so super comfy. Scarf on the head.
Are you comfortable, girl? Very. Very comfortable.
We can see that. Paired with your sneakers, just taking it all the way down to like city, street style vibes.
Is she a painter? Is she an artist? We don't know, but she looks incredible. Thank you so much, Letabo. You can stay here. We'll bring the rest of the models in, have one last look at everybody's, Harry.
Yes.
I'm going to make you pick your favorite look as well.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Here we go again.
Come, let's go.
Well, then you got to do it too.
I got my look already.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to go here.
Okay, well, now it's difficult. Can I swap you with the girl quickly? Because I'm going to choose both the girls.
Yay.
We're here for the girlies.
Okay, now the boys are probably feeling left out.
They're good. They're fine.
No,
they're
fine.
okay.
They can handle themselves.
Everybody looks
amazing.
so stunning.
Yeah.
Well done, T. You've put together and curated gorgeous looks. Denim looks built to last, as Woolworths does best. Those Levi's can also be found at Woolworths. You can shop them in store, online, and of course on the app.
Welcome back to the kitchen, where I've spent absolutely no time today, and I
Yeah,
feel underserved.
jealous, right?
I'm very jealous because we've been approaching healthy food from a number of different angles this morning. We had an incredible culinary team kind of highlight that you can get that haste course, that soul food, just minus a few of the little things that take it into the unhealthy zone. How proud are you of the kind of culinary message we've sent today, kid?
Today, and since the start of this year, I feel like we're really driving the message home about slowing things down in the kitchen.
Slow down.
And what it's done, it's brought us all together. I mean, have you thought about it? How many times have we, as presenters, actually gathered at the table to share a meal? It's happened quite a lot this year.
No, don't call it a meal. We had like tiny little 2-centimeter plates with one piece of chicken on it.
Perspective.
Come on, okay. I know everything looks bigger on TV, but come on, it's
But
ridiculous.
I love this.
Man.
We're coming together, and the food that we're showing, the food we're cooking on the show is all about bringing people together. And Miranda did it. Miranda and Shantae did that today.
And you're not just bringing people together, man. We're talking about literally serving us from the inside again, and not just weighing ourselves down with all these unnecessaries, adding all the good stuff, getting the box of health ticked.
Completely. And when you talk about generational wealth, you had one generation fixing that path for the next generation the way that she did, just so dramatically, and being so open about how she felt when she was wearing a different skin, different body. Incredible. But I love the fact that she hasn't pushed the boat out. She's gone back into the recipes that she loves. Yeah. Love it. So let's see how you are feeling about the experience today and take it to the socials. We got a voice note coming
My
through
name is
here.
Renee Sol. I'm from Bellhawk. I'm a 56-year-old semi-retired grand. I love cooking, spending time in my kitchen, and preparing good and healthy food for my entire family. I'm a diabetic and has to ensure healthy and nutritious meals. Currently, my goal is to get rid of belly fat and just live a healthy life and have loads of energy. Thank you.
Well done, entering to win this incredible cookbook. I know belly fat is often the next plateau that we have to get through, and that's cortisol. There is stress involved with that, so think about that. Let's hear another one.
Good morning, Expresso family. It's Notando here. I literally just came from my morning run, and the only thing I've been thinking about the entire time was, what am I going to have for breakfast when I get home? Therefore, winning a copy of No Thank You to Obesity means that I won't really struggle much with making these decisions, especially juggling up the fact that I'm a student and I'm an athlete. So trying to make the two work sometimes is not easy, especially with the amount of work that I have at the moment, and trying to eat as healthy as possible just proves to be impossible. So, woo-wee!
Yeah, the frustration
she
there as
ticked
well,
every
eh?
box, and she just came from a run, Chef Clem. Surely,
Look,
surely you got to pick two out of everyone.
We're
that's
not allowed to
entered.
have favorites, but that one I absolutely.
How can you not, eh?
You totally need a book.
Lutando, I think.
And I love the fact that it's applying. She's gone for a run and she wants to continue staying in that moment.
So are we saying this is one of the official winners?
You got a point!
Yeah! Congratulations! Your run was worth it every single step.
And I'm gonna ask you, please, like, I want you to really cook something out of this book and send us a picture. When I mean, I truly mean it. We'll put it back up on a picture on Culinary Hotline and we'll give you a little shout out. Please do send us a picture from the book.
I mean, if you record a video of you cooking it,
even better.
You might even put it on the show. Make you famous. We'll make you famous.
So, Clem, that's one. We've got one more to announce, and I know this is a tough choice, but any options earlier as well?
So let's talk about.
Can you remember?
I need to remember them. I've eaten so much amazing food. I'm going to start off with
Heather,
our
Colleen.
How about we go with our very first caller this morning? Because that voice
Heather. That was Heather, yeah?
Yeah, and she spoke about the fact that she's cutting out sugar and she's focusing on getting her steps in every day. So I feel like Heather should definitely get that book.
Official? Are we making it official?
I'm official. I'm officially making it. Where's the whistle?
Congratulations!
Amazing! Congratulations, Heather. You are on your way. You're making the small changes that will make a big difference. We'll see you after this. Well
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Back in Zanzi, the final opportunity to plug you into something good. Lotto, Lotto Plus 1 and Lotto Plus 2 jackpots estimated at a total of 59 million rand this Wednesday. It's your chance to make it rain lots of cash this March, so don't miss out. Play Lotto for an estimated 45 million, Lotto Plus 1 for 4 million, and then you get Lotto Plus 2 for 10 million rand today. Get your tickets, make sure that you're plugged in. We want you to win just like we're feeling like we're winning today with the one and only Lucanio.
Hi, my name is Lucanio, and this is called High Roller. Let's go.
Cigarettes, cigarettes, cigarettes. On my own clothes and I cigarette smoke. I admitted I was broken way before we met, but I've been picking up the pieces ever since you left. All the memories of your face and our silhouette. I'm moving up and on to the next. Tell the way to check, please. Blowing up my text saying you're my best yet. You must be hurting your head trying to forget me. Wake up every morning, brush my teeth and text my say my prayers, count my money, stack it up and make some more. I keep going, cause what's already broken can't be. I can be stressing by me and you like I got something to prove. Can't give a 1, 2, cause I still got the blues, babe. Spend my late nights in the summer bumping R&B, blowing through trees, yeah. Still ain't got no blue thing. Just this one chick from the slums who only hits me up for all that ooh-wee, yeah. But I'll be all good. You can't trap me if you try, cause I stay up on my grind, cause I got money, money on my mind. And I pull up then hit then slide. You can't cuff me if you try, cause I got money, yeah. Okay, love on me, pay the fee. When the loss, pay for keeps. Been the boss, baby face, trapping through my baby teeth. Love the law, but for the cash, pouring broads and all the Mars. I let it splash to say the least. Oh, I ain't even thugging, dog. I pray for peace, but I'm from the streets and I wave a peace to protect my peace. Oh, lately my bed frame rocking, my cell phone popping, but I'm still caught up in my blues. Yeah, spend my late nights in the summer pumping R&B, blowing through trees. Yeah, still ain't got no boo thing. Just this one chick from
Another feel-good production.
if you try, cause I got money, money on my mind. Say I got money, yeah. Say I got money, yeah. Say I got money, money on my mind. Say I got money, yeah. Say I got money, yeah. Say I got money, money on my mind. And make some more. I keep going, cause what's already broken can't be. I can be stressing by me and you like I got something to prove. Can't give a 1, 2, cause I still got the blues, babe. Spend my late nights in the summer bumping R&B, blowing through trees, yeah. Still ain't got no boo thing. Just this one chick from the slums who only hits me up for all that ooh-wee, yeah. But I'll be all good. Trap me if you tried, cause I stay up on my grind, cause I got money, money on my mind. And I pull up then hit then slide. You can't cuff me if you try, cause I got money, money on my mind. One more time, I got money, yeah. Say I got money, yeah. Say I got money, money on my mind. One more time, say I got money, yeah. Say I got money, yeah. Say I got money, money on my mind.
Thank you.